a chance it be 10,000 20,000 or more echo and the Ashanti regional minister Dr. Frank Amoakoine at the Sunday ne minim say ojitum say ne rival ne bitterest rival ne Poyandoa but the Poyandoa year over the days ne months ne years kakra ne NDC ba bemwi yebeka ne say obi adi one dance say Poyando empa Ashanti regional minister then but on the birthday a special day ewo Poyando abrabo no the Ashanti regional minister Dr. Frank Amoakoine etwa ne momu so bisa ni dia because me tide ba from 5,000 why said debi na bro no de ye count no in excess of be 10,000 ne 20,000 hono more echo and the Ashanti regional minister the SND ne rival ba me anisa Paul Kwabnayando the Ashanti regional communications director of MPP Enra Montie show so and or confess because na week in a no any birthday my nyina yes celebrating na de be ra weekend nim tina manfo bisa o Paul regional minister mfa bibia ntonchen ya waye ni bia se bi kra wa cassette ya na twetwe no kra wonfa nche no na se bia so on send a birthday message bi and a Paul betena ha enra wia egitum so twa no mumu so hu ama esu kama bisa for Brenda Sasu bio say yetena se ewo Montie adwumadie so awia yi na yesi nkonya Ghana ho yedi Ghana ho nkomo na yetoato adwene de efa Ghana ho me se eyawia no miensa bia de kosi no nsia ene yetena se ewo Owia TV so na yedi Montie adwumadie ebremo na wo Kumasi Ashanti region ne mpotemu a na radio ne benwa uti enka ewo precise 105.9 FM so precise 105.9 FM so na guess what yenka ewo precise so na dwumade ne etwagu so yes also streaming our social media handles ne nyina so oko Facebook a hwehwe yen ewo Facebook no so abra o search Owia TV so hu Owia TV ewo Facebook no so follow yen like your page no subscribe to your page no na share your programs ahodo na so o comment in comment ye die no ai for adwene ene nsusu bra na ye nyina ye nto atwadwene mfa Ghana ho oko YouTube so a Owia TV official ene Owia TV ye streaming live on mo na oko TikTok so a Owia TV official ye streaming live ho mo a ni nyina obetimi de wadwenkyere ene nsusu atoto ho mo ye guso a ye diguma no ye bekenkan de ama medin de nana Yaw Boamah manfo frɛ me lebia bogadwumade me na me de ho chia me free juada de kosifia da bia Dominic Okubuaten Kukua Vrendike Jando Akosia Somoa ya Grace Simon Asante Ebua Benedict Boze ene team ni nyina ene kabomo mo chichire dwumade nde soame ema bia wo bia ne de ba ne de ba besomwo ene esoso ye da fofora otwedi ampo no wode adom yen April bosome ne da etoso aduonum yen sa 23rd April odonfo no de adom yen wa bia pono no a de ababedru sese dia na ye danase womse no me yensa no abo apa ho si mabe du ensia edeko ne dungo tweso so ho otwedi ampo nyankrompo no beche amana asone maso ebeka sima amano nsia abo ebeka chese 5 minutes 2 minutes 3 obeche amana so yenso so tiase ewi ebia marketing nkoye kra ebia business ni nkoye kra o ye driver ni ena ebia wo Ashanti region ne importing bi kra so a eja ene cars ya bai so homo screen se bobomu a mutimi ehwe TV ne kakra ebi kra o ye Uber driver o ye taxi driver o ye trotro driver anase bia o ko long journey bi o load nson teja utie kakra anase o hwe kakra ebeye wate ebeye ne hia ene se o se ujitum se ebeye said the city bia situations no ya no bu ho no ma ne dey serious o but e serious said dey Nyankopon hu say enya de a untumi enkuremu so no onim ze untumi nkutamu a enka o masa de no ento so ho na wakutamu asoso e de aba bedru 3 yi pa free ebia no pa no nsia ana said the suom kra e na sa problem no wakutamu a e de abedru sese ne de no nsia ntoso mienu emono na odonfo no wahye ne ho animonyam gye me so amen wadwenkyerɛ no nsusuɛ sɛ WhatsApp anase text message a obetimi dia fa 0243220044 so am ya kenkan dia ma 0243220044 so na ya kenkan ede ama awie me guest on be come ho ama yedi dwumadie no enie me guesta e come ho awie ama yedi dwuma enie aha me emrantie no a omo e come ho awie ama yedi Ghana ho enkomo ora George Ejay eka the NPP Ashanti Regional Communication Team hum ora George Ejay eka NPP Ashanti Regional Communication Team hum George ebeka me ho awie ama yadwendwene Ghana ho asinkonya de afa Ghana ho Emmanuel Opoku Mensa esoso eka the Ashanti Regional Communication Team of NDC ho ima esoso beka me ho awie ama yadwendwene Ghana ho edidi nkomo ede afa Ghana ho nti another Emmanuel Osei Jensi ono de ne Emmanuel Osei Jensi we ye Emmanuel Opoku Mensa ena Emmanuel Osei Jensi imade ono so ye development consultant or a development consultant ya eja NPP ne NDC no omo di bomu atwe na imagine mfimfi ama me so hu na ye di nkomo no asye de yenye politicians na yahwe from the ordinary Ghanaian so hu point of view enti akratifo we num ena eka me ho awie ama abusuafo ye di dwuma ewo Montie dwumadie so ewo Owia TV enti enche omba betena se ni ama makwaba na yabobbo nsem so hu na yedi enkomo ewo fidiem ha sei enche omo eba betena se ombeji akonya na yedi nkomo de afa ensem no ho awie ensem no bedoso pa awie ensem no ebedoso but you better try na ya boboso kakra na yako yenim na mame enhyase mfamfiri President John Dramani Mahama na enra president enya visitors ewo Jubilee House say de bia onya bi ewo Jubilee House de na se du ba bia so ho ya na ebimu odu ebimu so ho se bia yedi hu nkomo kakra the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs na no mo a omo ewo Eastern Region ekosra mampani ewo Jubilee House abonten so na omo koye no omo de omo hia sempi no a eha wonum our Eastern Region ekokoto President John Dramani Mahama nim na President Eshebo se eniema ahodo pimpu ntudwuma pi abande ne nsa susom ewo Eastern Region aban na ntimi yangbi ohye omobo ebi ene Eastern Regional hospital no ose ohye omobo se contractor na oye adwuma Eastern Regional Hospital no so no omo ema ne de adwuma ne to ho kakra ema ochintwe so kakra ne nei the health minister President say nkomodidi akoso ema contractor na go back to site okwakotoa adwuma no so no sure mo bo say sika BS safata so mo de ma contractor no ema ne ye adwuma tenensa e the free Eastern Regional hospital na ehwo no omo edebema no.
Those milestones. One, we're coming out of the IMF program. It's coming to an end. We have the final review coming up by next month. But we intend to, beyond the IMF program, still keep the fiscal discipline that has resulted in the stabilization of the macro economic environment. And then they talked about chieftaincy common fund. Unfortunately, there's no statutory fund like that. We believe that the assemblies should have a little leeway to be able to support our traditional rulers in their districts, using some aspects of the common fund over which they have more discretion. Yeah, but I don't envisage a whole statutory fund, created for the chieftaincy institution. That's why we keep looking at the stipends that we give and increasing them. There are developments that we are doing in terms of infrastructure, and every region is getting its fair share of those infrastructure. The Eastern Regional Hospital stalled a bit. I've asked that the contractor go back to site and we pay him so that we can complete it and have the Eastern Regional Hospital. The other new regions too are going to receive regional hospitals. That is the 6 new regions. We're starting with 3 of their regional hospitals this year. And next year, we'll cut short for the next 3 for the new regions. Recently, I was in Korea, and we discussed the issue of the University of Engineering, Science, and Agriculture in Bonsu. And I think that is an institution that we are activating as quickly as possible so that we can create more room for our young people who are seeking tertiary educational opportunities. But one area of concern is security and conflict. And we realize that a major contributor to conflicts across the country.
President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any attending. Can we the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs, led by Nene Sakiti, Omukone Nim, Manaso Omukone Naso, Jubilee House upon Tenso, the Ohawa Hodua, Eastern Regional Muono, or more FM, who be here, say, or more Ebechim Penia Genesis, na Sebetimia, onum saying na. No betima ye de afi honum nenso de sefata no wahwe na omo aye de afi na mampani ebobo bi so de ekire nene sakiti ene nananom a wonom ekọ Jubilee House omo free Eastern Region ekọ ne naso no na na obobo so kọkire say University of Engineering and Agricultural Science e obunso enei nkomodidi akokoso omubenya partnership edemfa so pi beba no chise ne mekan no the Eastern Regional House of Chiefs Eastern Regional Hospital no omo ebehwe no ma yeso adwuma eno eche nananom so de adesere koto nanim se eja komunya common fund ni bi kakra na nkomo so nananom no a omo ede ayempuntu dwuma bi a ehia wo mu kakra wo mu nkro ne omo empotemu ankebebo na mampani chese ya district assemblies no common fund no de kokoma wo mu no ya omo pone kakra bi se baabi se emfa eni se adwuma no nti bibi sa wo ho no mo dada nananom etu ho na mo a ebetimi aboa yento aso yamfa mo enko LGBTQI+ enkomo no ho for best weeks nie hon koma kroi mu de enya asem ketwa ebinom afi se asemampania ho keka ode kontrumu no case no ho ne ntrumu mra no ho no ase ewofom especially when na mampani ene the organized labor and civil society organizations ehyiama aso okodi nkomo bi so ndi office ntrumu no nye no ho asem ene hia Ghana fo sesei office Ghana fo hia nsuo Ghana fo hia hospital Ghana fo hia school ene nkwala tete nuase ne sua de enti yen solve enunye ansa ne yakwakoka ho asem ama nipa pinu asane wo ma no ede kugu mampani so ne communication minister Felix Kwache Ofosu asusu be ka bi ma ono se ne nkomo no ne amanfo de me ma ne pa asofo pinu asoso enyomo de if say proud to 2024 elections no asofo bi a omolidi demonstrations e bi a press conference eyusu se be unprintable words kra e dey describe abemu mpedimfo bi because ase na MPP aban ne sabre no twenchen na ase ewo emra no ho se ombeji atum na akoma mpani anim ekoma mpani anim mampani ansan ese court asem bi ho enti enkoka ho ansem enti nipa pinu afi se sa gege asem no a yafa ne so nseda nya asem bia no eno so one way or the other benefit NDC momo etimi ewini 2024 elections no enti amanfo shawo keke bi afro mo se ntempara ya hwane enya mfamfiri ho no mo eja Ghana ya yetimi yesi ye Christopher yesi ye Muslims yesi ye nananom susu no ewo mo ede sa feku anase sum feku ahodo miense nyina no etia sa ade no enti de biu ena akase de mo kase ukwa parliament Constitutional and Legal Affairs Committee of Parliament Asia asamra we womo edi hu nkomo enye omo nko omo invite other civil society organizations se omo meka omo ho na omo ntrase na eja obi kan Q&A omo musa questions na answers so emrem samra na anti-LGBTQI+ bill na womo ejitu mu ma ne beye mra mampani ansan na omo asade akoto parliament bi no omo start process ni nyina afoforo so into omu bisa questions and emo mu fi say yenyim frim de mu fi say emfa meka ho de wo say kose baabi ne adede nyina omo edi ho nkomo na honorable Sam George MP baako a emra we be hyasie demonstration a 2024 amanfo ye nyina no on edi anim be na ne party bae no amanfo fi say ukoka ho asem kra say enhia ne bio ase energy a wode kon samra we no ene abafo mfisa so benefit because we communication minister na ban so na wo so nje bi okoye ni gidigidi a ase in favor na ban no nti ase akwakoye ase o massage nkomo no kakrakra na Sam George akasa ewo set no a parliamentary select committee on constitution and legal affairs no na oche se on de baby ogina no ogina samra we eno gigina mu kone gidigidi a ema ningo prampramfo esato abama na ma ne ba parliament ene oda so te parliament a samra no asa ba bie wa na obeyi nani also ye bia no beye ama samra no ya pass.
Uganda has replicated our bill, gone ahead to pass it. Senegal has done the same, passed it, and even reviewed their bill to increase the sanctions. And let us be clear, it has not brought any economic sanctions on any of those countries. And so it is important that I believe that we have done this, but we will respect the processes. The processes for the passage of a private member's bill must be respected to the letter through every single phase. So even though we want expediency, I will urge that we do what the letter of the law says is the process. Let me reiterate the fact that as for the clauses, we have gone through them, we've masticated them, we will go through them expeditiously, and there is nothing new. I have seen a few suggestions that have come. We can look at the merits or demerits, but the body of the law, Mr. Chairman, remains the same. The calls from very respectable groups like the Catholic Bishops' Conference are very well placed because of how sensitive and important this is. From the office of the Chief Imam, very important calls have been made. We've been told by the Chief Imam's spokesperson that the Chief Imam's pleasure is to see this bill passed before he is called to his maker. I believe that Parliament has a responsibility to grant the Chief Imam his wish and grant the Catholic bishops their wish by making sure we do what we have to do expeditiously and placing this before President Mahama. And then we can collectively demand that President Mahama signs the bill. I have all the assurances that he will do the
Honorable Sam George or MP ma this year war ningo pram abaton pesia so ewo enkran pumpure mantem no mo na yete nenka no nti we parliament or more constitutional and legal affairs committee sitting na ekoso se ye mo kase kra no egusu a ekoso ewo enkra pumpure mantem o maton sa for civil society organizations ribi amoma join you mo contributions suggestions so far abanyina no omo fi se esefata yemfa nko semranim de o se bi efrim no but emra ne semra ne de eni kwanse ye lusu ba bia yenyene ne tawe yemfa nko to no mo yes oya de no wo dem de but to sen ka ye no wo dem a ko bia ni problem but so be se ma be se ma ta de na wa ho abechecha no abeye se de a kire de ya bodam sem eni kwanse ye so sankrofo no so obi bia no no a ye de sa de ne ewo no according to medics no doctors no research ahodo a amanfo aye yes ye wo be ma bi a on ye wo no ye from say kodwo besia but onye gay nyankopon wo sa onye gay ana say so hu on gina no so nka say bi me feelings ma me yonko be ma wa bodam that's it so hu so mo so package ade no yen ka street enchire wo mo so ta say nyankopon se ni osi ye nuano mo mai fefa kona ne kwa ye win no so sorry di party mi sorry o se me de me kondodua ana se me wo na me pese me wa no ne we sabi omo odam a na de na waye so ta se yenko yanim na ye ko OSP enkomo no ho na the office of the special prosecutor and abusiafo ni nkomo ene enya asem ketwa ni nyina ye se Ghana ni e de ne call Supreme Court. Say Supreme Court in country the special prosecutor and I said the office of the special prosecutor ne say omuni hu kwan so omudi obi ekogina court so omukogina semo abra omankogi tumi enfri attorney general hono if say ne mra no saa na etie one ne ho saa nto nsusu enye te saa se wode ne ho a eburu ni panyina eso ema ene the attorney general akọjoin ne case no na amanfo hwe ne mu senke be makwan ema OSP no eso so akọjoin ne case ne nkono a akọkana se mara nkoba saa ema civil society organizations be ene o masoja ede eguma mpani so a enye asem keto akra na enkomo ne mu no ena ene se ohwe emra OSP nkomo bi ba ye emra omokoche eye lawyer Martin Pebuma hu dede bi ba ye no a so beka ya honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makpo ene one other MP ka no ho ema omo yese omo ede petition e ko parliament OSP no kra no yenyi mfemfi wono mo na mfaso bia emfa eni ne so na ne honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makpo ede aba betu gya se ifri sa bra ne ba no nipa pi no afa ne se ase ompe OSP na sem ompe se kra se OSP office na etena ho na no se enye saa o sa okọ parliament a ope MP ba ko a okonye kasa ye de ma OSP na djuma ne office no a ono a na so fi say for the past be 8 7 9 10 years office no ba ye no Ghana for ye nkyere mfaso a office no edi ama ye na ye mfa compare a car ya bo ewo office no ho Ghana sika ye de ama no bebrebe ene adwuma mfaso a wode abro man nti ye nkoso a ye ntue sika ngu wa bra ye betimi etwa sutiawa na bia sesika no ye de call no no yetimi e de aye ne papa e de aboman no honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makpo Saudai MP Nensemi.
This is the law. Now I have in my hand the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act, right? I have in my hand the LI 2373, which is the LI regarding the Office of the Special Prosecutor for purposes of administration.
Okay.
And then I have in my hand LI 2374, which is the regulation underpinning the law for purposes of operation of the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Now, let me dispel this notion that anybody or anyone connected with the NDC is against the establishment of the Office of the Special Prosecutor at all. But the law is the law. And the true intent of Parliament is what has been captured in the law. And that is what ought to have been followed. Because you see, the law is that where a law provides a procedure for a right to be exercised, it is only that procedure you follow.
MP ma desia womo ewo Saudai abato empesua so ewo Volta region Flamantemo na yeten nka sa se ekoye kukriti impression bi sa se NDC fu nyina against special prosecutor no and the office of the special prosecutor o se da bi entesa ne mo de ono no hwe eka yebo ewo office no ho ene mfaso a wode ebrayen ho ensem no no yanto so na wie ya te se Ghana Drawaphobia a demonstration na we yesi from Association of Online Drivers na online drivers no yesi boat drivers ka ho Yango drivers ka ho Uber drivers ka ho ene ada online so ho enwura be guess ye ne so me order boat me order Uber me order de Yango na waba be fa no na se delivery bi ni ade sa online drivers no ene wonoma ye demonstration protest kakra e de petition akọ Jubilee House e de akọ akoma mpani se eja omo adwuma no omo ye no ene charges no a omo mada bodies no te se unse me ye driver ni me na me de me car na bia makọ register se mpese me join ni boat anase bia me pese me join ni Uber anase bia mpese me join ni Yango so na omo no mo charges bia ye de ma e bia ufa nipa ba ku bia so say a 10 cedis you may be about 10% and you will 20%. Officers are charges no any calculations in favor of more drivers. And ya man penimrem na sen komo and entity so kakra ba etimi aba ora Augustine Mensah and a executive chairman eda o mano. I'm not mo petition e kono nensimo de to dwane.
Association of Online Drivers. Yatina Sidi, I want to say, go for the person with your music, and it's affecting us. So, what car? Now, was sorry, I'm about the pack of petrol, and 1 hour. Tie 2 hours now, Obeto brief food, Obeco servicing. Nina and a driver for the car. Near boat, young Gunuba, Omuya, my and say, Omudi up on the buy. I yes, in 2013, I'm not Papa President Mama Wabba. Uber Nedi can buy first, not much charge 10%. And look for Swa will see 2017, I buy Sessa buy, and they read from 10% to 15%, to 20 and to 25%. 25% I say, no more Babe come home, no matter you won't be my emo. And no more, I dear Betia, you two are baby, any ache. I dear Babetia, me, your man, on the 6th January precisely. Became Bibiana Miesho Assembly Woman Records War. On the 6th January precisely. Yet that's already from 25, normally I got 30%. Okono ko biso muso, and then as I say, no mu yan the circus, and my Jumano, yes, you which 3 over drive over 15 minutes. Aquaphobe, never been the band of Cono. There be an honey chair or watch it. They're charging the 15 cities. Now, what driving 15 minutes, I confirm no, they're charging the 15 cities. That's how 15 cities, no mono go to Ubana Yango, every 30%. Catch us said, Obi a request to 17 minutes away drive. Because one more, we shan't crack a year. How much was a year? Obi is a 2 km, just 2 kilometers. Just a you go to me for a 2 kilometers radius, and over to me available. So, I request to me back from 17 minutes away. Me also say be a cost look at your geography. And your crater, my motor is Uber Betra, 16 kilometers. Now, catch your bish one drive 17 minutes in Kofu. And I mean, that will be a cut on my motorway. And Kofu Bimba Kram on watching the 20 Ghana City. But 20 we are no way 30% free. Near the Neska. And yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then you know,
Augustine Mensa, Wono, and a chairman, my Association of Online Drivers, Uber for no, Boat for no, Yangu for no. Ese obebre kra wo ho no mane ade de omunyina shatawale de ne de they say shags you say de ha omunyina eka hom na presidential staffer Dr. Samuel Aye and ejina mampani anem eji omo petition no na de ode tudwa ene.
I can assure you that this petition will be forwarded to His Excellency the President.
Thank you.
And I am happy that you've elucidated the benefits of online driving. We know that all over the world there are several countries that are into this business. When you go to the United States, millions of people have been employed through Uber and others. And so over the past few years, we've seen how the online driving has grown from Yango, Uber, Bolt, Shaxi, and what have you. This whole idea of online business actually fits into government's whole 24-hour economic policy that talks about how efficient transport systems will help. We appreciate you coming here, and we can assure you that you hear from us.
Thank you very much.
Jubilee House, so the Jina Mampania name a Online Drivers Association for no or more a petition no sell more said there was a mampeni ye biano near buying ye biano or more a beye a day after home. I was for informing South Africa. Now the cost of South Africa no any enyai any suson a home be here say African Union no etu one among Kahwansem and any chinaya. I was for South Africa for sorry a wo mukromu bio. Se ho bia titru ene Ghana for Nigeria for Zambians ene ade na ma begu kromo no omo pamo bia e de free kromo no mo am yese ene due yese anopai be 9 o'clock e de be si awie ya megina ha yi no yese protest akoso yese South Africa kro ba ko ye friend se Mtata o se de omo province ba ko yese friend se Mtata yese protest ne demonstration akoso na adeya and you say one place a Ghana for e pa you say one place a Ghana for pa omunsem nyina ne say Ghana ni bia enfri krom ho no mo enko na sa protest no ene and nam so me ya bu Ghana for binom ya bu Nigerians be Zambians yes African countries no ade she bi omo kromo no ye bu bi prepre bi any ade no and I'm so Emma opani ba ko wa bini wo security mu ora Richard Kumado e de atugya say office South African president no and ni kire ya o me address saade no na nyema bi ohono mu a omo enye ni straight anye sa ada omo ada friends say ada omo nkrofo e wo other countries no say to say Ghana has here a way South Africans wo kroma say se yeso so ye sore say ye call mo so akwa pam mo so mo fi ye kroma say enkwa na ye omo te say ne omo so no omo ye nkrofo no a ahwe be wi ase na emmoa the African continent ye mpuntuo ene edwadie ene asumdwie ne tena ye pese ye tena ne ye di ehudwa say ye kofa after ebi kura du be kura kote say Africa de isike bi ba ECOWAS e de isike bi ba e friend say echo say dey we nyina no say we koso a e be de na yakwa gigi we no matum entie ora Richard Kumado
no ne pesa mechanic say yeah one or too many reasons now mama say yeah job mo ejuma no what type of work is it MTN or employ any part of South Africa and I say obi aya won was South Africa was setting up new own business and I say omuton aduane free heart because South Africa. They need to explain it properly, but so can say they are taking your job. It doesn't really add up. An idea we have about a year one of too many. And Tebenian say in the name of Africa unity and in the name of brotherliness. Ombe kasa na obiahu what the real issues are. Other than that, it's not adding up. Say President Mahamani AU president from next year, and because they lack leadership, or best start say or ati na oma building team and this MPP, then we can make a statement at the African Union and make sure all the countries that have been affected, we can put ourselves together and make sure that this thing doesn't happen again. The negative aspect in this is, I'm sure, I'm for best static as I say, South Africans are so they should send them back to their country, and that wouldn't order well for us as Africans. No, it's probably safety challenges they are facing. They will need
Richard Kumado any attending can now o video no a na eda screen ni so a Richard Kumado picture danche no e Ghana ni na South Africans na akono so ama say do baby so we branch na see e friend Emmanuel Asamoah ye friend Emmanuel Asamoah menim say ya grace wo video no ho no ma ye ni kan enkohwe emra South Africa for no ekoto share ne so na se unse wani na nipa bi aba beto ahye so yebusa se wotie de ufri hen o passport way na ukuta bucket abo 11 ade na unko ukrom na ukro na asai no onko boa o mampani na mun develop ikro no na unsa se akwa na fe na ogada ne tot so ase mpofri musa unhu de wonka bia ene ade but do mo de ye no wa kire de ye hunu ya grace yentie sisia
anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document, you came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing.
Passport.
Eh? Now you are carrying your bucket. It's 11 a.m. You were supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they are getting things right.
No, there's no fight in Ghana. You must fight once a day.
Where's your papers?
Passport.
Passport.
Where's the passport?
Take it out. Baba.
Let me see your passport. Let me see. Luna. Okay, tell me. Who's the police officer that you are bribing to certify these things for you? Baba, let me tell you. I'm not police. These things, let me tell you, ne? You know by law you're not supposed to certify as an immigrant. You're not allowed to certify your passport.
No.
Okay, why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
Okay.
Let's just start there. Why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
You see, it was raining.
Hey, you guys that go Facebook. How you?
It was raining these days. Then when you go out with the passport, sometimes it gets spoiled. That's why I satisfy it so that it won't spoil.
Baba, Ghana don't do that.
Okay.
Ghana don't do that.
All right, sharp.
Ghana
Let me
is
show
the
you.
only African country that is.
Let me show you that when you are
doing the
abusing
same
our
thing.
systems, ne? On
Don't do
the
that. Go
10th of
home.
April, okay, the 10th of April, you entered your country when? The very same day you came back when? Yeah, it's a proof. Yeah, proof. Here's the proof.
Let crocodile can't go.
You went to Ghana on the 10th, and then you came back.
No,
because here it says you exited Ghana to South Africa. When? Here it says you entered, here you exited. And it's the same date, it's the 10th of April, 10th of April.
This stamp you got there in Elof Street on the street. This is where you got the stamp. Oh, they've got a connection here.
No.
Say Emmanuel Asamoah, South Africans, no, Koye, and Pufrimu, Jawasori, no Pokuta and bucket, so who, Okako, and Juma Kwaku Dini Pa, South Africa Memona, or Moto Sen, so the Omodi and Chidi, for a year or no, and in the Yankopon and in him. But Yankopon Chade, ora Emmanuel Asamoah, or Mokoto Sen, so no, and Titia HS, a Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa, Aya dear Pa, Amomakako rescue no. Masie no mo kase omo ede ne ko Ghana ye high commissioner war South Africa ma o ma hwe no Ghana high commissioner or South Africa friend no Benjamin Kwasi ode ne call no office emra omo de ne call hospital eja police for be mu ne ade ade a omutimi rescue no ode ne call no office na okache ne se onka bibi nkyere Ghana for onka bibi enkyere ne maame ne also yire wo makra wo Ghana eja batan okon video ebi o social media na nsunu gujame bi krofi se ne ba no ya bo na kunu kra ne sa ebize ohunu ebia na chiri kwan nom ne ade nti okasai na yenko Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa ora
Imabia boko say obia empe asendia ma onye bibi ekoyi boko ebusia no say obia honye very well. So Ima came over today. We've had extensive discussions. I have also expressed the goodwill from His Excellency the President and also the Honorable Minister Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa to him that we are here to serve him. We are here to ensure that we protect the interests of the Ghanaian people. Our concern is to make sure that he's okay, and he's right here with us, believing that whatever we are doing diplomatically to solve the problem, we work together with both governments to ensure that it's done. Ima uwa sem kaka obeso kache dana fwana.
Sasem kaka mekanse nehoye. Yidi ne koso ne ene jana no moya mesana beti. Yanko pando boni ni anto nehoye na. Yesu ne high commission wa hano peya. Ye yanko tanwo di nti bi aboko. Te pese kache busi afoso of more Ghana. And there's all my me opinion by TJ. Tinyame se wabatampa. Wababa. Kwa kumatoya. Amen. And to encourage the Ghanaian population that the situation is dire, we understand. Let's continue to be law-abiding. Let's continue to respect the rules and regulations and the rules of engagement as migrant citizens in this country. I think that whatever it is that we do, we've always been noted as Ghanaians to be law-abiding. We've always been noted as being people who don't foment trouble. So let's not go that route yet. Let's continue to engage with them. And I'm sure that it's just a matter of time. Everything will be all right. And whatever the Minister, Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, together with the good Minister of Department of International Relations, the Honorable Lamola, are doing, will be able to resolve the issue, and then we move on. So thank you to all Ghanaians, wherever you find yourself. As your servant leader, I ask you to be law-abiding. I ask you to be patient. We've asked some of you, for example, in Mtata, not to open your shops today. We'll be sending that advisory to most of the other provinces where we pick up any information. Our belief is that let's work together to ensure that we don't have casualties. Let's work together to ensure that whatever it is that we do will continue to foster that bilateral relationship that we have between South Africa and Ghana. Thank you. Thank you.
Commissioner of South Africa ora Benjamin Kwasi and yetene kanunti Ghana ni abrante Emmanuel Asamoah and na so ye dia bonu kum no nje ne tumse purpul ntiro kakra ene ne anya kra no ya wonya ni tiri ni dim sa nti we situation no said ye city or South Africa and they say west or South Africa titiro and sa ntata honoa na high commissioner eka ho asem ese Ghana ni bia wo bia hyedem enkobie shop enkwa adwuma hyedem yesremo Ghana for mo South Africa mo ye hu se be wo baabi na se so hu enkoye nom ne ade ade a you reach out e bia na yebetima drum pedinfo no so attention se bia yate se Ghana for be send a message from this place into high commission e betimi akonoma komomoa na omo akomoa ede amaye nti we eno no ma mema abadwafo akwaba mema me guest akwaba na afi yenkona yenkodi enkomo awie na me emma abadwafo akwaba na yenkodi enkomo awie George Ejay part of the NPP communication team ewo Asante Mantema say Ra George Ejay ebeji akonya beka me ho awie ama ye di Ghana nkomo so ebedi Ghana nkomo pa awie so na Ora Emmanuel Opoku Mensa esoso eka the NDC communication team ewo Asante Mantema say Ora Emmanuel Opoku Mensa esoso ebeka me ho awie ama ye di enkomo ewo video ma say and Emmanuel say Jemfi esoso eye development consultant or ye development consultant Emmanuel say Jemfi esoso ebeka me ho ewo video ma say ama ye di eye enkomo ewo eye video yi mo ebzafo ye streami ewo ye social media platforms ne nyina so we eye Montie adwumadie ewo Owia TV so yesaso eye live ewo precise 105.9 FM so precise 105.9 FM so oko Facebook a ebzafo eye Owia TV obetime de wadwenkyere ene unsusu ya toto honomo yeguso a yedi dwuma no yebekenkan ede amamo na face no oko eye YouTube so a eye Owia TV official ene Owia TV official ene Owia TV ena oko TikToker eye Owia TV official wadwenkyere ene unsusu ye ode toto honomo a yeguso a yedi dwumade no yebekenkan ede amao enche na mema mabedwafo akwaba na fi yatwaso ede efri hase enche kra na mema abedwafo akwaba na yatwaso ede efri eye ahase ai enche kra na yekwakoma abedwafo akwaba no mo etnase na yatwaso ede efri hase dwumade eja yetnase eye edwada edekosi eye efiada so edwada edekosi eye efiada eye wia nomiensa edekosi eye nwenunsia wia nomiensa edekosi nunsia ne asore ama news team no asom ede efri hase nsem no yedika yeditie de coach nyina de ebe affect me no mie no ya bra ball ne edwumadie yedi ho enkomo eye ewo eye dwumadie yi eso so ho enti ewie ya tena se issues no ye be so ho xenophobic attacks ekoso o South Africa busiafo ye ne abedwafo be di ho enkomo kakra ye no so a ebia ye wo abusua ye wo ebia nuafo ebia ukunu bi oho oyiri bi oho oba bi oho nom ni situation et say nkomo be no ne wudie so ho ma ye nhunu so ho aha ye nhunu ni situation a owum na so ho ye hu se ne enema esi eko abudafo betena se na ye de ho enkomo na diem so honorable kwabna minta kando akasa de afa agenda 111 hospitals ho agenda 111 hospitals honorable kwabna minta kando akasa de afa ho o say e bedene say all the 111 hospitals no aban beka say all completing nyina o say e unrealistic sa aban e be na adwene say all completing nyina kwakọ fasika wo he ene ho enkomo eso so awie ye bedi galamsey galamsey msafo ade ne de baabi a yaba bedru no me de ya na meka se baabi a yaba bedru no ho ade ne kon no be yedene ba se bi betimi de afa kwan foforo bi so ho nipa yi nipa so ho na ya kasa to the conscience of omo ye galamsey no a so ho at least ebi aye nsuo ni ade ne baabi a ye keka kɔ no ebi ake ebe dini o unya sika nyina na wanya nsuo anom a sika no ntimi nwe o so sika no ntimi nwe nipa susu ntimi ntra wabra wanya nsuo anom so nipa ntimi ntra wabra wanya nsuo anom ti no mo say what is life nsuo nyina na mo say nti let's speak to the conscience of these guys or more yes and say bi kra say na yatete say awo bi bam ene ade no Ghana na mo ye bie no say wo na ba na bia wakosi nsuo no ye mu adwuma kaze ke sorry free nsuo no na wo say nsuo no a so ebema mpanimfo abaye so aba bagi adwuma nyina afiri ensem tu ba akofo no a wo inkyire so kwakosi nsuo no mu na abeka ye nyina no so na yafa kwan foforo so no ya ye no ye say the Church of Pentecost said ya to dwa say enam galamsey nti no amase say kromu ntimi mu amanfo asu ewu nsuo mu ama o ma banden river baptism emene esi swimming pool mu ni ade ena omo sa de no yebedi ho nkomo awie ena mensia the one in a comma politicians no say chieftaincy nkomo a ya na sometimes anase mpempi omo interfere no wono mo enhwe yi na tumi no ekura wo mo a eno ntema omo de ko interfere in chieftaincy nkomo ne chieftaincy nsem no omo ka kire omo menhye ka kire wonum sa abroso amfie nan abroso a yemfie nwoche sa osi ya ma otumi na abroso a mfie nwoche okokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokokok saba so nto ka kire wonum say power na ekuta mo no kuta mo afebo kuta mo afebo abro so amfie nwotwe ebefie mu nsa mame Emma George Akwaba na aha yemobo ensem no so kakra ebesha se de free eye de ekoso South Africa Ghana fo a wono akwakodi ensenseme ewo South Africa no ebesha se de free George afisia pa afi nyina me no wunsi ai afisa se na nyame gusu Israel no de efira adom kwadom yehiesia baabi de aha yehiesia baabi de ne mum se yehiesia se de yes afi nyina me no enhyɛ na MPP mu bɔkɔ de na manado se de bibia de na akwan George Pacho pega Mike ne kakra bi mami good polling stations elections no forms no about Montie da ben na deadline na ye enra na se ne Friday etna any deadline say bi ame Yaw Boamah me pese me kuta polling station positioner or etna power me ntimi nkofa forms enko contest position bia okay yes forms no yes so ko say dwabin say if gasi anada bi asa dwoso say kikiri kakra wo mate nyamenu no kreni so far the mentioned anti say forms no say the canena nchi wa hwe wo this time around the mentioned enya issues we bring 70 issues we bring about I don't know probably be an elections na but picking up forms na there so far no ekoboko okay and they did na akwan one I hope say sa edin yo na form na yetimi dey sa there na dey turn forms no we say omomone mfanya and I think say one thing that my boy you are Justin could have from Pamba so say enye constituency executives no conduct polling station elections no sir MPP party members say what constituency who are call for positions NPP party members or more constituency ho to say ye wa haya ye wo between Asokwa Subin and say wo Subin constituency na Subin party members or more ha yes our contest for position he's not contesting okay and day sa to assure mon say en conduct a polling station George say ono so interest o baby and I said, I mean, contest no name was a map for any edition inside. Okay, yes, okay. Team
Okay.
Tuba electoral area biana team or omoni edi ashe omo.
Okay.
Okay. To say if you are SDA polling station, if you are going to share in some member way forms need and at the end and yes and
okay. Okay.
So they make sure say yeah, they know you to be a party person. Who bet me hold the position in the party they know what you are dues or you recognize in the party. Name mum waja to mu say from polling station to the national elections who need interest you are not going.
Okay. Even if semi interest or polling station or no more interest or even regional,
you are not supposed to do that.
Okay.
Because I wanna could this juma.
Okay.
See, obi awaja to say uni interest biawo. Elections na economy say won contest for any position. Omo this juma dey no asho monsa in the various electoral areas. And I think say one of the things I was to say ama sa kane kk kakai no about because if me were interested in a contest now himself no been team forms now abano and come beside that there's no way me man crime or be that opportunity.
It's true.
I think so mo no aboa in several ways and I think say omo decided no be picking up the cultural.
Okay.
A lot of things.
No yes at least yes MPs ni bebre so etwetwa forms ne ka e ama omo aspirants no be contested positions no cry.
Frankly speaking, I've heard about 1 or 2 or 3 areas. Even some of them MPs who are or position of secretary or something. Or more try say they will buy some of the forms and give it out to people and say or more for vie for this particular positions.
Yes.
My candid opinion, I don't see anything wrong with that.
So omutia edi ama omo no.
The forms edi ama. Me in a person, your forms now doesn't have any direct influence on me.
Okay.
Because something I owe yediama nipe war constituency. Like your social responsibility to the people. Say part of a constituency. At the end of the day, when you sure say your thing Ghana cities no, when you much effect on Obia or Kwakotwaba to elect somebody at the next 4 years. Or by being enemy in the constituency. Because we've suffered a lot, especially at the grassroots. And I always tell people say several parties both NDC, MPP now and say party ni be omun fee and I offer penny be a one fan of because nipa na wo de no kosi ho no onimo.
Okay.
Nisika bi na wo so kodi akiri and I would to no okoe to okokudru wi a okọ ne nchen a o so onya identity o ye hwan after na o menche madam for na kabori madam for na kesken na say they be the president but there are people I want to the constituency who maju a wo ye the boa party no the constituency level such a person on any day. I always been telling my boys, I follow people who I know say minimum competence from day one. And I know them very well. Say me who I I'm come address so me free. I say the person should know you. And also unim say we say no to me. Don't let somebody come and influence you. Say me say so at the end of the day, say any penny you are, say so ukwa unimo. And I think say opportunity in a party ne the grassroots because then you be let the constituency executives and there's a time I say it is a blind check you can't just sign na koto a car of your choice so koto na koto car ba say bia na intimi afo anko bia be ko no yo nko koto ne de na hu so de akoto car papa na the constituency near me cost on the constituency now all the whole compare the other constituency constituency there be if we dey fair because the opportunity e demand equally in the bia mo bi so in other constituencies and they are trying as much as possible so ombe select candidate and I say profile ombe timi aboa wo mo e the constituency level and I think say these mistakes some be some time ago and I think say going into this particular elections I can say we need to do things right this time around and I think say that's the more reason why I'm paying for this akwenya we in Google say be ya see can he be me perform say she will be ho so see me hunu na those things will not happen and I think say baby I start here free say course say ya when you say party no be fan into my apply for I said
okay that's a funny day at the George J Walker NPP communication team ho and away waba be come here no mo say ora Emmanuel Opoku Mensa be ba be kan ono so ka NDC communication team ho and Emmanuel say Jamfi development consultant ma so ebeka me ho awie na yedi enkomo ma yenche enkomo na semfemfri eye xenophobic attacks ya started was South Africa anya kra bia yenim ye classmates bi yenim ya dofo bi o matutu kwan there's this enkomo amanfo bi epigade abase set was say ya and okay omade na ye say omo target pa Zimbabweans Ghanaians and Nigerians omo ewo omo ekromo hono mama there's this video I show ye Ghana ni bia omo call no so near there am for cross so start agitate kakra say South African companies are Ghana say it was say people should also go after them but enye no any yes ani ye pen so ebi ya ba bedro no obi e Canada ma minti o e de na ye as Africans yes obi catch them say ya na South Africa no South Africa for ni dibim muso munko mukrom na munko ye mukro yi ana
senior mama fa konya we so na menchia etie for na ahwefo a o magebre area bre na omutie na omohwede ekoso area yi South Africa I think say this is not the first time Saudi we ekoso for South Africa and one of the countries so already the history of Ghana enya nsunsuanso ewo oman Ghana ya mamu so enam support na ye de ma South Africa pa no crew friend South Africa so we enkroma breso rakwame enkroma breso na all pray fa hu de ama ebi mind ni pe wa bi mama at a point in time adwene say the way South Africans no treaty and abrofuni treaty South Africans into Emma Obiane South Africa for Enyankita Hude in African continent.
It's true.
In Yomba confirm and Mekai say Adeba Komo Mutu Buzi Abenguye a dialogue with apartheid South Africa. Say Ebimaya Tanase Akase Emo Biane South Africa Yankita Hude. Na Buzi Abinum Nadrian say I was here no more transe, near no more canum dinti in Granson me in South Africa, sir.
Okay.
Well, yeah, be mama because when they met as a group, no can say Nikwanso Biani or Munyankita Udi. Okay. So South Africa be cry ne fan who didn't quite before so baby Jinan and National. I hear every man ye dadjune pa back one fight for the interest of South Africa. And already I was very happy when Mandela won the elections and said, say, oh no, the Nadjuni Mundi de no susu say, any quancy who will be so you're black. Yeah. Any quancy who be so you're white.
It's true.
It's true. And I think say, and if South Africa is developed this much, and yet only the blacks that have made South Africa what it is today. And yet the mixture of people are was South African and I'm South Africa. I be DNA. And so Ghana, you contribute immensely to South Africa. Was South Africa. In fact, some people have suffered because I know you press we almost press with South Africa. My binuma buying eguye. To binuma buying my nyina so ediginal so ne say or pay fahudi and or pre was at the South Africa no one fa kwan paso na dey side. So she tell you that Africa enyina so rich na ye tamana South Africa could di abrofun sem na atete ne o hawa na South Africa for nem. And so kan ye hu ni say yenuanom prekope and South Africans no enti say ne say opportunity bi abeto na say yenuanom before yengina ye share South African can be sure say so what target you that you shouldn't even have been your brothers Africans say yigina wachi no ebra na owa hu ye hia ni or how mu it should be those are now more against you but say eneno wagina abrane now so say only unuanu mum na ebe sorry atintama yemeni no kreni na ya omam amfa ana say there ebimaye mo no omo unreplicate side nemum empen focus me say we two ejamafo no na otu momone sofo we ask ourselves say we are in Ghana today and so the times ote say ya nkasa ye catch your hu say ohwe ye nuanu mu a omo aba bethna Ghana ha say ya obe sorry na omne na nankwan ho ya almost share sikai e kwan hu you say that is a threat to our national security because a chinabi so when you na ferry when you want to imagine kwan ho a what is the guarantee say or koye duma papa bi the Aboman. Then the chair said, "On Timmy got this can could now so to Krum baby mo and you were Japadi." And so yes, so said, "Quite more fast to the bar a year Ghana Hano, a decano or Monkrata Semono." Yes, so say, "And yeah, a drew baby. Oh, say, "Yemi no more, Moya Juma or magazine, the Kaka, and we say, do no more about." Foreigners are a
guta fue near the other. Yes.
And people are saying, and I said, don't team come here because you or Jumedi be your one who so timid mo my Ghana.
Yes.
Let's ask ourselves, South Africa for request or request, no? Is it right or wrong?
Wrong, yeah.
Oh, mumra muno. Oh, akwenya say okotina omuma anima unin krata na. Ye wudwumadie bi wo ho a omahyehyɛ wo mumra mu sɛ oyɛ obi afiri oman foforo so ba utimi di ana wuntimi ni e wo ho ana. So omo sa amra ne wo ho de a because probi abekoso bia no e wo nhyehyɛ.
It's true.
Probi abekoso bia no e wo mra e wo. Ebi wo ho a ɛyɛ nkrata asɛm unin krata uni akonya sɛ udi dwuma bi e wo kuro no so. Enu nti no yemi say ehun se yenuanu mo mokọ ho no enkrata asem no etisen na mo kodu ho no dwumadie be na yenuanu edi e wo South Africa ho. At least we have an embassy in South Africa.
Yes.
Betimi amaye na update because me share video be and I think that's the video you have.
Yes.
And I think so tia asem na ma me kana say adenti na am be so be kofi na do ko bo develop. In fact me tell me real boy. Yes, me real boy because
Ghana in a t-shirt, a t-shirt, brown, yeah, with no movie.
And over, see, beside in Katana, you say Katana, you take sound never around. I should tell you, say Katano, I should never valid. Said
birthday,
but
man must eat and survive.
No, say, oh, lot of family.
It's Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa now. Omoko rescue Ghana, Nino, and on any the officer. On any din komo no catch any so onim so wabusia for Ghana ne ma men na ire ne ada din to nkasa na omuhu so ye safe na wo mo officer bibia ye yinti video no na on Ghana High Commissioner of South Africa ra Benjamin Kwasi edi enkomo honom no.
So I think say one thing I was say you say obi akro so bia no kwa emra e wo kro no so.
Yeah.
And say oye omamba na so udi mra so most of the times come into contact with some of these challenges here because ye nimbe bre say ye nuanu mo etu kwan kwa ma no ne no and pempi no krata no bebre o ha e visiting e no visa no mo deko
George eno an e deko ogoduru ho no mo a
okoduru wi a na o hwede wa ho ni sitie na ni ba no
I dey if ye nye
o ma risk at the coin na wo sensen we chi abasa na edru onso so a on say afi na wo bepe eye nkrata nti ye woni ma bi wo a onye bi.
It's true.
Me no de bi ameka say empokuma se ayeti me wo bepe bi bebre okuma se a se me o mam sika dodo se nkra na sa ade sa bo be no so a me o yam de me mfa ho.
Okay.
You always be I am a de me mfa ho and say obi ka say ya je ne phone ya je ne say metima bo always be fo bi okuma se den mu baako
yes
na okoko fire it is when himself on krata asemonya your baby wo ho a yemfa hobi your baby wo ho a yenko hobi. And let's also tell our brothers in South Africa say we should also not forget say said the omo Ghana na say ebimam ku no ana ebimam nipa ni bi aba South Africa so also na aba South Africa oba Ghana has South Africa for ma bebre Ghana has omudi juma bi
big businesses and in free South Africa omo has
the course we echine bi obi so sorry ka say ane de yenuanu mu ye yenso yenye sa bi emfentua on ka ensem bebre because we Ghana must go. Nigeria for issue see what's in Nigerians? I say at a point in time, Ghanaians started deporting Nigerians in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
They started deporting Nigerians in
Ghana.
Foreigners, no.
Okay.
And then time omunya oil now, musu crunch says air prosper na mu say e also air yedeno. And Ghanaians were coming there in their numbers. And they decided say ane mo so mo beko.
Okay, the amount ye mere bi na so payback time.
Opportunity about between.
Okay. Okay.
And I think say an eye for an eye.
It's true.
And I think say any first time I AC South African.
Sure.
And I've always said say me who African Union mostly I hate to say some toothless bulldog be they are unable to bite because the air also was South African. You don't need a single nations to make a comment on this. It's not about Ghana. It's not about Nigeria. It's about Africans in South Africa. And KBU says AU4 will make a very strong statement on this.
It's true.
Now, Oma won in South Africa. Say yenka say so there will be your own quite say mamra. Edi. You know some money crata more Ghana no mu ejuma ensem fatana and at times the police and immigration and they go after such people.
It's true.
And it's also say ni pakro ni na nim yo ye no just report to the police. And famra no
insurance.
Na wan kasa no onye ne ope emfentia unua because and now we say e chine bi unua bi subit ma kwa kopie another country. Enye ni panyina na omuni mbone fache.
David.
Better say ni nua bi on Nigeria ni kopie ya ni say ni nua bi ni ya ni say no ni South Africa ni bi tini to ko ma bia.
Yes. No so kono so.
Akofan se kwanse. Ti e best say in this instance, African Union should come in.
Sure.
The
individual calling on the South African president, Cyril Ramaphosa say, address it or minor, non calling on mu to order. Kroma says MTN, say free South Africa.
Yes.
Your friends say Absa Bank, Game, ShopRite, Stanbic Bank. Why ningina free South Africa na ababe Goldfields.
Yes.
Any mining companies, you know, free South Africa na a work cream, and sure say your South Africans so omotic Roma say omo eye juma or Ghana say
KNUST call socializing or Anglo Godash and those times. But when we went to more residential areas, there were young South Africans about 20 or 30 at the clubhouse. We were told that these are inquired free South Africans to come and do an attachment and other things. So yes, some of them almost so ever to our areas. It is because because the person is a South African, and we make things so difficult. That's how you say African. Even crossing to Europe is much easier than crossing to another African. And the young idea, the Europeans don't do same to us.
It's true.
And sometimes you're very extra careful, and South Africans should know very much well. Say, they were just around 1994 and they had opportunity. It's a little Africa till today. I'm just sure say bede also money yesumina so.
Within the George J. Waka, the NPP communication team ho and yetene kanomame Emma Emmanuel Opoku Mensa kwaba Emmanuel Opoku Mensa so eka the NDC communication team ho mame Emma na kwaba Ima if you boko
nyame adom
Asante Achim Central Asante Achim South Asante Achim North if you boko baby adin na mo registration ni ade no mo wiana iti mo the next stage mo de beto abayi mo branch executives ana na se mo nya nro ho no mo
ye ama on say ye no say ye agi say regional and national for back constituency
okay
na omba ombe audit ye
okay
the omo audit we na omo verify ni we are then the next stage ni say ye be nomination at the polling station level now no the next level you're doing say you be a nomination for and more polling station level no and the be
okay now yes amunyina only MPP ni NDC nyina mo the same levels say
almost the same
yes almost
so omo no be
say almost so omo pick forms akwa contest for polling station and polling station elections and omo the near branch elections
but they are the same.
They were almost the same.
I mean, the difference is, say, the Omo friend of police station.
Omo friend a branch, yes.
Until after, yeah, branch. Omo I think Omo police station elections Nigeria.
Okay.
Omo constituency regional elections now.
Okay.
But okay. It appears the process is in there. About the
registration here or polling station I know they started jaw no started jaw no and embrace why they might not a tinting chair or model
okay
also than that every
okay
the next stage they say you polling station elections constituency and then regional and then we move to national
okay Mami Musao, South Africa, dear Kosu, me a so say, ya, what it be, kakra. I'm for visa as South Africans, you know, are not being fair to their fellow African countries, and especially this attack we crowd there, specifically Ghanaians, Nigerians, and Zimbabweans, and Zambians, now, or more a war, more a crew, more honomono. I'm for visa, they are not being fair to Omonianum. African maybe create Bashe the African Union be Bashe sa African Continental Free Trade yeah is we say we cause what it make nonsense of sa free trader ye preach over the years say Africa ye amongst ourselves now yes our borderless is it crowd the Ghana crowd say is it free visa to all Africa it makes sabi nonsense of sania money
the if you look at the underdevelopment of the African continent now, the fact is here free Africans. It appears that you do how no change
young Ghana for no any
young
Africans in general okay
because say was all who be back Bevan say Bruni fan Bruni ebi back ye ebi mu haba bia it appears that we hold them in high esteem.
Yes, so.
A chain. Say, never say, Obi free UK, America, but Ubu the man no. Higher than Obi free Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso.
Any opa.
But if a woman so abroad side, America na say any race for no so. Omu chain. Yeah. Say if it is Europe, yeah, free Europe. You know, respect change.
Yes.
Africa. So the question I'm asking ourselves is say, I didn't know I be before no years we are husa. And sometimes you see a building that your friend is a system my friend says will be free Ghana Kotugwa. I mean it should be said as a free and there should be any barriers.
Yes.
But we are near my South Africa. May colleagues be more harder. May what colleagues are still me mate by crime training college. As of today, I'm going to say we training college less than 3 years. I think 2 or so years. And
South Africa.
As of today, honor.
Okay.
Maybe why in further studies, first degree masters in our.
Okay.
So no mudin koma. South Africans now move yay before no. Omu ya kete ana ahoya aso wo mu omu ye nkrofo omu ya ahoya pa se minim colleagues bi omu chade o se unyo bi a we exceptionally good in your field of specialization. I mean never say hono my state never say Ashanti region.
Yes.
Maybe a district now one.
Yes.
It is a Kumasa wunya indispensable pa. Never so let's say Kumasi Metra. The next a very human Yaw Boamah of Ghana. To us Yaw Boamah is a UAD. Near far South Africa. It is only when if it is mathematics, your area of specialization.
Yes.
And there Yaw Boamah better be or yes South African indigenous and when your muscu at the be Australia.
Okay.
That is how they are. And mostly the South Africans na indigenous na ngazano uze because of apartheid system abrofo be di won so chain into ama abrofo no agigejo o mun sa ase bebre ukomu your friends ukọ the cities no cities na ifo no awo na ye ho adwuma and South Africans na ngazo mun pa adwuma mu wo sabi you know outskirt that krase hono. It is over Yaw Boamah na Africana. That's what wako yi tira nyeska. Near her na Yaw Boamah wa botai ocean tade ye ni to then they begin to attack you.
Yeah.
Na me Mr. D poem be Abraham War College. Nightfall in Soweto.
Yeah.
We are saying nightfall comes like a dreaded disease, seeping through the pores of a healthy body. Now what is our poem now? in the night, me fan say bonunsia konunsia ne fan ni mu bribri no a. Night soon becomes an enemy.
Yes.
South African.
Yes.
Clasping of daggers.
Yes.
And they under the cover of the night no. Because we to soon by obi twesika pa no they are all. And the woman no among themselves the indigenous no. And Niema said them could but if you look at Niema course na me gidi say and I've heard the foreign affairs minister speak.
Yes.
Yeah, the high commissioner or no. I believe said the South African foreign affairs minister no diplomatically no more I believe say sanema because wa MYN one diplomatic relationship
Ghana ni no more attacking no na Ghana's high commissioner to South Africa Ora Benjamin Kwashi omo rescue no ne netin officer one ne din komo no ka chene so onka bibi enchire na busuafo e wo Ghana no omo akomanto omo yem say he's safe na omo office na everything is under control now.
I think because South Africans, I mean, almost the foreign affairs minister, the president, no, and all those who matter, no, say, Oman taking up one, Sadi Omuye, a effect because Sabi,
see Ghanaians are taking over their jobs. Yeah.
I mean, you see,
and say, Utium Commons, I say, jobs no say Ghana for no edgy from Monsem. Let us say a tikruma say, ya. No wakachre imase bia imanko cleaner. Onu bi ne Kumasi boy wa so hu. Wa ye your this miniature jobs are almost South Africans if is omunye. So hu. But normal baby yes, and yes by nature so ye lazy.
Lazy pejuma.
Pejuma.
There are most Ghanaians barbers.
Yes.
And baba adjuma no ska umpa. Ska but
there's this woman and opena on me kasano so no oye Ghana aduane fufu ni ade no say virtually 6 months biano omo ba me so be gini sika nti ono de why ne say oye adwuma na bia getting to the 5th month o say so mo ba so no anya sika mo ma mbeku no to oye adwuma no getting to 5th month no na ajawa pe bia bi de akwakotena 1 month ne no hu say we ne de omo beje.
You see, until I make us say, poem no, just do a simple Nightfall in Soweto.
Yes.
By Oswald Mishali.
Okay.
If you read that poem, now what poem nasia? Even though a poem nachakakra, the message in the poem, no, I think it
resonates with a net happenings.
It just summarizes the very society of South Africans, and for that matter, free situation na a pattern is the apartheid system. There was insecurity within and around. Yes. Production very fast too. Nightfall comes like a dreaded disease seeping through the pores of a healthy body, ravaging it beyond repairs. A murderous hand lurking in the shadows, clasping the dagger, strikes down the helpless victim. I'm the victim. I'm the slaughtered. Every night in the streets, I am covered by the fear gnawing at my timid heart. In my hopelessness, I languish. Man has ceased to be man. Man has become beast. Man has become prey. I'm the prey. I'm the quarry.
We are okay.
You see, I'm a literature person.
Yes, but
keep practical enough.
At the literature,
it's a very nice poem.
Yes.
A practical situation.
Yes.
A very practical.
Yes. Imakwaba. Now here. Observe Emmanuel Osejenfi, development consultant or a kind of.
Everybody was saying Nightfall. Last time was a Nightfall. You are my mortal enemy.
Yes.
But why were you ever created?
Yes.
Why can't it be daytime?
Yes.
Anytime, forever.
Daytime.
Sorry.
Yes. Daytime.
Forever.
More. Much as he wished for daytime.
Yes. But
one pathetic situation in South Africa, they say. Poor Moe Canada, but Canada,
yes.
And now we are enemy pay, we are target.
like we foreigner
pay target here.
Nyanga sama konta ene re e wo homo saloon kesi kama.
Okay.
Omo ntimi mie saloon nto. Untimi ko ya no atotum se de wapon awoko no. Nti obi ba na ogina abontia. Na onokia. Na obie no quick no asa lock no.
And it's zanke wa ha say no. Mintimi mbie studio do we to ma obi a mewrem. But mewrem na ma lock no.
Owrem ma no lock no.
Nti obi ba
o customer ba oboma o customers nini.
Yes.
Nti oboma no hwe left right. Obi na no asa lock no.
Okay.
No say one guy be no a Ghanaian. Obonidi say refidi no. Ono em say na oboni tu a enko. No boy mo pa.
Oh, South Africa.
Guy na ba Ghana. E ba back mo boni tu aku.
Oh.
Guy na no hunti omo ye safe kakra. Ghana ni oboni tu enko no. Oba Ghana sa buy all of a sudden omo nim de into all back ra train guy na yi ni bi. And sana oba back to Ghana.
Oh.
That is the situation in South Africa.
Oh.
Em say we are seeing a security system omo de na poorest.
Very.
Was no more robbery so police need them.
Oh, they don't care.
Yes,
police need them on fee. Inti Ghana for no, me besides say I don't know so more for me a coup. Na mo report say Emma security agency say this is the situation. Na mo pay to na mo buy or say guys need there or your bar. Or say ni kunu no ba Ghana
na ka no.
Ha. Inti member need the P na o two.
Is it or prepare no self defense.
Aye. Because you see the listing, obi wait my betita baby, a customer ni room na quick.
No so dey actually.
Piano no room. Sa no duru ha any one city krom one musical one
the rand so the South African rand yeah.
One kromaninka. But ena omo gang leader bi so a Roberts no. Uhuna na periodically say o see the oil no. E bi a month bi a no settle. Hey. For a period of 5-6 months no more.
Okay, then just say
for settle way no.
Leader no.
Say
hey. Don't go there.
Where my customer mamon call.
Okay.
Ha, inti nam so no na near dinti no. Woni omo when intem. South Africa ni ba akra na catch ni say, ah we ni tiba no. Na catch ni say, we no e stubborn pa hu na omo suro no kakra.
Okay.
Jampa o de ne ba ya, o de ne kasa ya o jiska. Ade was month the timi do 2 weeks no asaba.
Nani obende ima.
Mama mantini zoo.
For your safety.
2 weeks no aba. Oga ade hongo.
Oh.
Na afi we is scam. But on say omo si akwanto mu si keyi ne omo yawo.
Yes.
Nti ono ya arrangements na oba time on so say the man ya ne ya so.
Sika nti na man ne ba okro mo zega. Ne ho to no anase na sum juno a.
Yes, AU. Yes, UN.
Yes.
You see said the situation omo canon and make us say minimum bio be bena o ka wa asem a obeka say jade o kika no
as auto analysis
say be mu anko anete
yes
one we say be obeka no no one ka say abona man they say on it say between as on say no yi ni nyina xenophobic attacks no dem nko no say dey ahwe oh ni nyina nko mo say na ni nyina enti real
akola we young boy bi a omo bun me share video we na me say small boy say you see punch akola no we hwe
obona na ti akobo de
yes hwe
na I don't know how South Africans now how muntu kwan minim de because kroma yentia nationals bi awa me hu Cameroon ni da ba me hu South Africa di Ghana da
ni momo omutuetue mako
well uhu what I say and say munu no mu die no but and make us say AU level no any ade no say sebio omu ankasa no madwumo harea
African Union.
African Union.
Yes.
You could have done something about it.
Yes.
You see, leadership now make us say missing in our part of the world. No. They sit down xenophobic attack part 2. Then they will start setting up arranging meetings. It doesn't make sense. Well, there is a tendency to say create a friend in South Africa, hopefully, Enti Emma cannot put austerity measures in place to deal with such occurrences. But Kroma they just see a train. You could 3, 4, 5. I've almost meet almost in Kunya. Enti leadership no ambassador no say ko father bet na ho I share white shirt abo e dey na share ko no.
Microphone.
It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. One person also reported President Mahama to say Odin African presidents and I'm
yes, he is taking over as African Union chairman.
Look at this.
Only take you over.
And was Obonamanie say you need to act because a bit my escalate.
It's true.
Where they say a few attacks. What you say?
Yes.
A bit to me a year now you boom.
Yeah.
And that is what we Juma. Now to as a populist na ganiti hold on now camera down so them say TV stations now be now you are not there to make a name. You are there to solve problems.
Sure.
Is you are now they need for.
Sure. I'm for the Emmanuel Osei Jemfi or your development consultant and you're telling there's this issue now what we mention in fear and men say and a Sunday sa warning no any caution at the politicians. Observing that me and Sankomo in me dibia, any dear me ding, sit through and come far ya hinsem, ya mamreni, ya mania hono, se me dibia and a kayame dempa. Ningina kwako ye the koso was sampa. Sampa say even court, high court, name Ghana. The chieftaincy National House of Chiefs agasete ajibibi atum se Nana Samba Jafla and also dear ewo eye sampa na ubiti baby so no so ye hene na mayhem near the day and I am told to say ohene ne peso kokrom hono mo no kwe ne wo fa no mo o mafiri mu eye and a national security name and penimfo bi peso mo preventing no say okokrom officer owrakro no mu a Kronumu just say the BC enye papa. And Ira say on the who say the Bono regional minister, the local government minister, and the interior minister, and the Shechima Sadia na ekoso. No catch say mre ye ninkaso. Power is transient. Enche ebefi wo more ensa. And omo monim story no so say the current Bono regional minister no emra manson ba akonya no hono. On a lawyer edema young boy na olusu case no went to me anie no and ama media de no ono so nya ye no Bono regional minister say and you say the slightest ade na je say omo eye niema ewo krom ho no mo together with other ahemfo bi omo Bono and omo kabu mu a sa chaos we ekoso na sa one way na manfo fi say as a politician see in de me kai say was it the late Professor John Evans Atamel's time. A similar one happening. Emma Utufo a Sunday warning. That time na Bono regional minister near friend Kojonya Meche Mafu. Mekai pa. Emma Mekai say National Peace Council penifo 2 Land Cruisers eba mention him fie na nyasem ketwa. And I am told to say if Monday ni Tuesday na Utufo Sunday sa warning. Eno akra de yesi Land Cruisers ewura mention him fie na nyasem ketwa. And ene chena yesi eto aso akosa. Yes, echena yewura edi dwumedi kese. But yesi from eno de besin ne Land Cruisers e kofie ho no nyasem ketwa. Ebisa say masade ni si ansa na motutu America kwa na amamre de echire ene de eka ye de to a echire din. Imam ame start sam komo we mfemfiri on mo. Fisamo na mo wo abem sese.
Imabe.
Opokumensa. Opokumensa. Refisemo imafo bi no e wo via me ima and am wo George. Okay. Emehena mayeni. Poku mame shasi mfemfiri ho no mo.
Even though we invite him say me NDC.
Yes.
I will not speak as NDC person
on this particular issue. Yeah.
And me nkasa se Santini susu. Me ya Santini, but me nkasa se Santini.
And I want kasa so say NDC ni.
Me nkasa se NDC.
Okay.
Say South Africa.
Me pese me kasa se Ghana ni.
Yeah.
Oya law abiding. Ghana ni a obumra. If you look at our constitutional architecture, issues of chieftaincy and yet politics, it's chieftaincy true. And politics. If you look at the Chieftaincy Act, if you look at your constitutional, a daddy prefer say, "Amanyo semne, ahinsem." I say petru any issue.
Yes.
What the baku gu bakuma? It means I. Now, a choir first with the assembly war. Chieftaincy in ceremony. One say assembly here, the traditional council no one. Never be as Santi Achimagugua. And I the traditional council no at the local level no more. We have a judicial committee.
Yes.
So the judicial committee need the assembly na say antintamwa. Now they are back regional house House of Chiefs.
Regional House of Chiefs.
What about regional House of Chiefs? Now antintama. Oko National House of Chiefs.
National House of Chiefs.
Once again, all of these, no. If you look at the hierarchy of chieftaincy, the normal traditional court system, no, it finds no expression in your friends.
Yeah.
And to the National House of Chiefs, sorry, Edirie, Nase, wa asemno bebuabo also on tiasia. The only court obetim dey call Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court of Ghana.
The Supreme Court kasa we are and one.
Echredin. Uni asembia. Ultimate call for judicial review.
That you can friends, you may probably rebrand the Supreme Court how often I'll be reviewed.
Yeah, it's true.
So it is only the Supreme Court that is part of a normal court structure.
Yeah, hini structure no mashe ediato no. Say yere so our 3 levels the obetima bem Supreme Court. Not even the High Court. Okay.
Now who has some see what bono emantem here.
Yeah.
You see, you can't administrate. Regional, your normal administration say region here.
Yeah.
Region, no. Sabi ahinsem and I say chieftaincy, no. It transcends beyond regionalism.
Yes.
Usha Ashanti Kingdom. Asantia.
Yes.
Asante uko voter Oti.
Yes.
Asante yeho.
Na no man there Asante my traditional council tenase ade ye me fe ho ye say who say votarians ba na ye omo kire omo ekire be die nti omo ba bi omo ba be tenase.
Yes.
And ya kodi omo men can say respect ni bibia ye de ma man hene eni ahemfo ni abrempomfo ni nyina
sabe we are rara man hena.
Yes.
Sabe agogo man hene nche o
dabi. Yes.
Ofenso man mu nyina mo ya man hene.
Yes.
Now we call our friends bono part of Tuabodom, Nkranza, Brekum, no,
yes.
When you know Santi Kingdom, no,
yeah, or you have baby a sampa we are yet can once me. Yes, mo eba mention him fee, a bit actually.
Now, let me come back to the issue at stake.
Yes,
sir, Abante Bina Faruko, someone when it bina.
Yes, your friend Farouk Samodia ne
nkonya din na ni din
ya the other maybe I meet your friend Ahmed Farouk. Yes, young man. Yes, young man. Yes. So now you are not graduating from law school.
Yes,
a lawyer.
Abante Farouk no.
Yeah.
Don't you forget say. Ebra or pair say obedi sampa man no.
Yes.
Say akonya to obi a wo ye dis.
Yes, ye pray.
Sabi me ofenso mantam bra me nana we afaka tendane toy. See adisi e bebre
pray. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Now kwa ohinu so ga say abusuadua no che.
Yes, chire abusuadua.
This Farouk boy no. You subjected yourself to the power and authority of Opemso.
Otumfo, yes.
Who betina Otumfo anim?
Yes.
Ebe kire say wo sefata say de akonwa ne ma.
Ya Grace meaning say video no ho anka mo fa nto so ma emra obegina Otumfo anim o mensia himfi a.
I'm saying over kuntunkuni.
Yes.
Wow. So for you to have initially subjected yourself to the authorities of Otumfo.
Yeah.
Say wo sefata say wo di ade. Na the judicial committee no ya hwehwe mu an say wo you're only the rightful person is who did.
Yes.
Then you turn. Na say be me social media. And collaborate on my press conference.
Yes.
Na sabi some of kan me. Me to me famano some of kan be fa sabi mention. Me to me tran famano kan. E basa na say sabi me so me ani dey ma mention. You understand?
Yeah.
And the first thing they say, one say mu mention and then oba jina mention. Esre say ohene me so me sefata say me di na waba na say ye di asem no na wabusu edua no wantumi ankyerɛ sɛ sɛbe woyɛ this year na obi a sɛbe opim so na so no bebre o na ni ye bebre sɛbe nimdia odomankoma de adom no wonem ye ni bi ba bi opim so hwɛ koduru no wonem ye ntimi hwɛ koduru ɛna atemu aba ɛna ɛsɛ wo no you are not the rightful person so dia now ɛno nkanfo a
we emra obegina opem so anim no na ogina ho no Farouk no egina ho no yes
wow anim wow ana wo aba e di asem no ama abo then you went through all the legal processes legal processes ni nyina sabe emra makwan
so yes
kana yemra kuni confusion makwan ana what go through all the process we go through all the process what lose it ama emra mu no sa Yaw Boamah eduko di ebi amanse hwan hene na se en gazette wa wonyo hene
Debi.
You cannot perform your two roles hene bia play your the friends traditional role
yes
and your other legal role bia say we play for example say en gazette wa the judicial committee of the traditional area na one untumi nkotena committee no so the paramount chief untumi use serve on the judicial committee if you are not gazetted now ya gazette the other ohene no
Samba Jafla
now the court of appeal
a court of appeal judge yes
now
a court of appeal
men say also na year bi ba akoya yi
yes
then a letter came from the Bono regional minister say he cannot guarantee his security.
His security and
therefore, anybody say, oh yeah. Then the next year we answer is Farouk no. No, only they want granted the opportunity say otu amwakoya yi. Me they are meant if it is anything to go by.
This is the Bono regional.
I am appealing to the
on a lawyer dema Farouk no.
Mr. Kamase Mami. I am appealing to the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, say, and someone Yatien, say no cry, the Bono regional minister should be sacked. He does not qualify to represent people within that jurisdiction. Do you know why?
I didn't.
If it is true, say, we are a lawyer. We are a legal representative.
Qualified and practicing lawyer.
No, I'm not saying he's not a lawyer.
Yes.
But if he was a lawyer for Farouk Noah.
Yes.
And I will say issue, instructions say you cannot guarantee the safety of
Samba Jafla.
Yeah. Or area.
Yeah.
Now, also, what may I guarantee the security of a person? We are legal representation, a man.
Against
the same disputed. What do you call it? A traditional issue.
Yes.
Then it means that he has compromised his position. If a Biden can be a step aside, and no man be a deputy regional or maybe the regional coordinating council or the whoever.
Maybe the regional police commander take over. Ningina be you on one so no.
On one regional police commander.
Yes, on one regional coordinating.
On one ABBR.
You can regional coordinating director.
You could have defense.
You can't do any of this without subject to his approval.
Yes, but you.
But there the crat and the bro say minister. He
could have defense say. Given my position say. Na me legal counsel to Farouk no.
Yes.
Whatever decision be making, maybe it might compromise.
Make a decision, but a fair one. Simple.
Yes.
Even if this is not taking a fair prana. Given the fact that you represented one of the parties, whoever this is not be taking and go in favor, that person might think say it is because of say who represented one party in Ebasa.
It's true.
You understand?
It's
so for him,
yes,
to have, I think I once read his paper. For him to have read, to have written to the paramount chief, Young Gazette no say you cannot guarantee his security.
Yeah.
But the same character could guarantee the security of Farouk. I'm a Farouk, and in Namwa, look at these atrocities. And run me opim so sama waka.
Yeah, videos.
Many George Jayako. Ne atseme, but George Yanchino. You understand? So what it then tells everybody is that Bono regional minister, he has overly put himself in a compromised position. He does not qualify to be the regional minister. Now me, said I am not speaking as Asantini. I am not speaking as a NDC. I'm speaking as Ghanaian. Sabi me dem me pemra me pese pere ye juma. Mesre say I'm appealing passionately to the president of the republic. Say the Bunu regional minister na so sakeno. He doesn't qualify. Say obeli because so long as he remains there, that quagma it will continue to deepen. That your friend say. Tension, giving his compromise position, me giving where I I don't think say we a neutral arbiter, sabi or sefata say oversee the affairs of the Bono region. It must say he does not qualify, as of now, he does not qualify to lead the Bono people. It must say the president should listen to me. Now. Minister idiot, Mr. Reno. When you free or no power from
I'm for call say you should rather reshuffle him. So if he say obey him the expertise, I will not be more on reshuffle no fan call baby efufro. Mamra George on Mansana. Me imadem simnin mu ni giram fifi ntimo kikabo mana ya ba be George mamra ho no this issue. Yes.
Baby amejina no. I wouldn't like to politicize this particular issue.
Yeah.
In the sense that me call a university. Me room anameda na mene Pascal and na Usa Samuel. This was a doctor Usa Samuel, geometric department K University. Omune ma mete sampa kane na mente sampa da.
Omune ma oti kura e friend say sampa
na mente sampa da. Eti me national service supposed to me to German North no. Na me pese me ko hu e sampa kuro no.
Okay.
Eti those times no mo kan ye papa no ko ti me ko honing na the mentality was that koko ni niam bebre was ampatemu ba me ko e hunu.
Okay.
So all those are back and like now koko na mo kika no. So the koko they were referring to Western.
Oh, okay.
Most of the people over there no Ecuador
Western no maba sampa. Okay. Okay.
Eho na me service within the area. Me no di matches so minim says I never ono so national service no ono so be ye Sampa.
German North. Okay.
Yes. Me specifically I was me wo Goka.
Okay.
That is one of the sub areas.
Me tete Sampa kroni bi de Sampa Kokoa.
Me wo Goka so me tima bobi bra.
Okay.
From Siketia to Mole to Suma
Hinkro
to Sampa Krono.
To Sampa Krono.
That's number 1. That's number 2. Kokoa, Buni, Goka, Esioko.
Oh, what's na wampa? Mo watina wampa.
And one thing I mean who know area and say me can say Tama me could draw somewhere around 2010. One of the poorest districts especially cry say the capital of a district. Frankly speaking, so do when you book no so be anywhere say this is a district capital.
Anti Sampana the capital of German North district. Okay.
Yes, and it's almost like a twin city between Onisuma and Kruger.
Okay.
And
okay.
And the PNW say this is a district capital. Apart from the normal banks and those police headquarters and hospital, district hospitals and other things, but not even a third road within the area there. And so area very terrible. But the only thing that holding the economy of a German North and as German North the Sampa market.
Okay.
Markets near what Sampa no.
Okay.
Apart from the cashew now, the catchment area. German North, German South. The last I think it's a drop for man.
Yes.
German North, German South. When Chita in those areas, cashew growing area, and the whole day cashew, but the whole day the economy near one the Sampa market.
Okay, Sampa Jano.
Dino Mondays.
Okay.
And market I qua ye dig Ghana cities or edi avoren safe and
so. Okay. Okay.
Till today, I check out do I do within the catchment area and do one and on free Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, I check out that
was Sampa area hona.
Cote d'Ivoire now free. So a cry because if you walk about to Kwemua, very close.
Okay.
It's a baby market in a bar because avoren in a but into quite shall see. untimi enka the same things market no make it sampa chrono bibia de boajaman.
Okay.
In the sense that said they now all can asem sisi ya the target because community no and subebresa even though it's a district capital.
Sir.
And subebresa.
Okay.
And ama half chrono. So one side a free baby ahimfie ne ewo e dey call I would have put it like the I don't want to do that, but they feel call Nasek, Nafana Presby Secondary School, that's the secondary society. They feel call a friend if you know call that side don't belongs to the young guy I can say me.
Farukuno
side.
Somudia. Okay.
And now if free the former hospital on the side, call let me say the enclave. I've forgotten the community. Adadium side on. And so Nana
Samba Jafla. Okay.
So anything.
Did I just say the air cost on a split chrono? Okay.
So what happens anytime the BBC beyond they target themselves? The markets in the name say free Samba Jafla for fear.
Okay.
So down when your name say free Samba Jafla fear.
Okay.
So gradually, it is reducing the town to ashes.
Okay.
And no crepe was say most of the people living in Sampa have relocated to Suma.
Nipa bebro mote Sampa ehunti
no they've relocated to Suma. Most of Ghana Education Service.
Yes.
Most of programs are near here on Sampa Inano Yaidi Kusuma.
Kusuma hinkro.
Because anytime we be a take Krabia or Kronimubiano, you see say Pragane is running to Osuma because
okay.
And as we speak now, even after 10 o'clock, you cannot walk within the community.
Enumerate 10.
Police ban a year or I walk for the past 2 years.
Wow.
After 10, you cannot walk within the community. You also in terms of 6 o'clock.
Another Soweto.
Another Soweto, the another Soweto.
Yeah. See, Ama Chrono, me say Aboye and and mesre impanyimfo a war within this particular area. You could be with witness what happened in Boko. Boko ye kroba kwa na Ghana ye jina ne nanso ana ye nya sika di free Boko. And exactly the same thing ana e si e wo Sampa kronim. Na omunya sika pa di.
Asema okay na production team na ma ye videos ne binti we market ni mu no.
Within the market.
And I just say utim se nipa na ye se na you know. Oma identify and so belonging to one of the particular fashions, you know.
And within SARS, as we say, they've killed a lot of the youths.
Oh.
And never be said by say, Mabuno, Akofa, Quambi, so Omu Dindu Bonnet.
Dear Dro, Sebeya, Uchan Sekaye, Utunu Tuo so Emo.
Which fashion he or she belongs to.
Dear Drew.
Oh,
I said George or the protected home.
And no ma sister who feel a while
it's true, yes.
You didn't say them could be so timid, dear brother, so I'll be real. And you know, a job be quite. It's true. Every blessed day, be a day in, day out, say, amount for a free money. Now, the MA, how many say, a free area on your man, Yanko Pio, Madam, 2 quarters an hour on and almost the crow job no do, the media was Adiano. Because what's a man on it, and not see a machine.
Yes.
And now, so when you now don't Sakaya, it's not the very Yamono yet, the way say, or not on
your tablet
when you hope.
And now,
some now kind of better to a day or two. But not the chronacy. Because they are conscientizing a year, a mobno, say. But there was one a year, market can like shop can see a pa and more and one a baby a man for funny because a bar a free breakum patamodi cosuana didn't moody free pie sampa. Even people in Accra. This metro mass ni estis na de no see do doing in a rise from because I from Cote d'Ivoire to Sampa yes the free na man for fa the abasunya
the abakumase
if you come to those areas as CIC port
so no there form okay
nti hona nipa dodo na no ekofa sadema no
edeba
but say ukofa enye because bus na amoma lodu di asi wo no niam na amalodu amode ba betu bus ko no bi ekagya tu Because it is coming from a particular fashion and a particular shop over there. Now, the money had been say, who didn't come over and Petemua, didn't so who didn't come on.
Baby Ojina.
It's assembly of Becabian, Okawanusinan, they are looking at where you belong to within the area. And immediately obey a target to them. Senior, forget. They will deal with you.
Life here short.
Forget, they will deal with you within the area. And assembly Waka a talk any of the fashion, especially the youth. I'm not even look at elders near
young boys and girls,
young ones, boys and girls, no more community. Not long ago, let me put it this: Drobo Secondary School, Nafana Secondary School, Bolo Drosek. One student, Akwani Obichano from Ofri Sampa. You try to hear no.
Omobo born no Ochano.
No. Omunya no more. The other guy, no. So there was one master in Drosek. The catcher almost said no. Omumpe ekenwa enfantu zoom no mu hwengu boy no ho. Why? Eye nuro na wedi in anticipation of the ebesi wo the community nim no. So any little provocation kitwe bi no
drone kan ho
adena aka no ho so react. Now somebody who is not even part of the situation obi on kan ho no. On kan to kan obi bia no. Ball kra agudie keke na wodi no. That end e baya enka opese odeniema see many. See, yes, the regional minister.
Sure.
Say at least say why be your papa? Region.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
Now say nampo owo a year interest wo mukrana. Say you know ye papa.
Yes.
At the marriage you should make sure say because some pasika na onye free sampan and maybe. Don't forget that day in day out a BBC soldiers. Now you're moving insurgents over there. Kakakra na about the district ni muna was saying project in the district. No, the last I think say so. DC in one of the tapes now. DC in say they spend close to 70,000 a day.
Yes. A German former German South and a German North.
Current German North district. DC,
you know.
So okay. They spend close to 70,000 a day. On the security mobile
soldier for the police for the go to maintain peace. No.
I saw
they spend say
70,000
700 million a day. Wow.
700 million a day on them.
Wow.
And so where sadi we koya bisa won say sika saying in a free government woba sika saying in internally munya e free district.
Yes.
Day in day out, they impoverish the people over there.
It's true.
I Adam Pine.
It's true.
The omo yening inano, omo musuro omo hono. Moving, and what they've not realized is that most of the indigenous over there, no, see oma den ina osuma.
Development, you know,
is heading towards
Suma Hinkro.
It's heading towards Suma Hinkro because Obiasuro, and they are building a Suma Hinkro
instead of Sampa and Kaya district capital. Because
most of a man I bet a jaw a year go Wednesdays. After 6 bar, Osro so called Ekwa Kudra, and we are nowhere new the correct time. So most of them are renting in Kokwa and Ibiadaso. So gradually they are all moving away from Bruna, your friend, Sampani in particular. And you realize so good business I can say first a buy na cashew warehouse I can say no more building or Sampa. Now they move all of them to Suma. I buy the basic here area. And I said, what about cashew? What to buy $100 cashew? They're going what Babuna. What who said boys here so 2 gidi but time na be bobo cashew and no
matam de kwabende
obi happy be asundwe.
It's true.
And so they are moving all those developments away from Sampa. And I always say no kra no wo ho kan omunim say no kra na nkasa ni then so kwan e be fa so. And I said them guys I don't want to politicize this shit. Said you who say boko say you try na open so de na no tum na nipa isusu say si yi ni fro asumwie ebeba e oboko me gidi say anya binum de asumwie o say ba boko no ene ye sa choka ni ebesre say yenhwe na baby ade ne da no yemfanto because anya ne sa ebe frato because day in day out the AC the catchet area issue be some little issue.
Asemenya sem kra
mufie ni say edija to me wa the person aba market e woguka onni fie wo sampa no edija to ni fie mu ho it what market woni nyina no oni sound man bia no ye bia enya adwuma and osuro so be ko sampa kronum ti just o pe area ho ba bi da na ade na brass a watimi akọ ho ahwe say
obitima fa na japade bia
ekwa na say and the weird aspect of it is that boys ni nyina ji agro bobo ye bibia bobo the area afei ekoduru say benkuma na nifa na afei Owia kogina na oto abo wo wunua na wo ne bobo park so no wunua na ni di agro no hwe na anu omukọ Jafre fi who the same pompen for clan wunua yes DC
no okay
so, I think it's George Murphy
okay
o clan se bibi mponi a hwe nkra be 10 12 13 years nkra wo fi ho mutimi twa nkra achi mani na papai why would you do this search to such a child sa akra no dear na waye dear na wonim ne for so waye enene say
timi bu akwala na ma na chi nyina papai akwala we di 10 years
10 years 12 years 13 years why should we do this to ourselves
why
should we do this to ourselves and the unfortunate thing is that omo worry amongst themselves we papa enu wo benkuma we maame no e wo nifa ha say enti obi kodidi wa no abeda wa obi so koda wa no abedidi wa and this is a pure family thing abusi omushi omo ho edidi omo ho nkomo nenso ahinsem ntino ejitwo ejika and I think say painful was sampa and Abranti ye lawyer
Farouk
ye lawyer
and Nana Samba Jafla so ye court of appeal judge omo nyina mranim fo
adie nka mrasa mu die kamu kemfa
and regional minister no so ye lawyer
tike kamra semo pade a kamukra na wo se mutwa sabitu wo na nchirima no edi achiri timi de eya desrede ya di mampanyufo se mane nkoye na anu techima ti obodon bia ni bi edi kede
jinsem yes
eni mani mu ye se de mate sempanyufo and as I intinti o mention no say enye se ye kodojo so akoma nkwa na atwa achiri ye making sure say baby an okre ne da no ye mfanto na ye nkasem de onti no ho ase no nti na Ghana court akese ni nyina lawyer bi opebia no onfanko na edi asem no na se so hu na udi bi mu a na se bindi no assistant na de bindi ama no so wo bibia I appeal that case because all the other men poche me
yes
appeal on that particular issue best say no say omunya abotre because krona amotwe e fa ne fa no to na mbebo no krona na na egui nipa na wo nyina na edwane fi nipa na wo nyina na e hand down one bonti omne kosi omne mo abonti development e wo say ba mo ho okotechi man the granite company factory bi o mo si wona factory no
yes
sampa no beji first allocation no
Sir,
Sampa no di kan beje
asase allocation be bia
chocho
no the court techiman
ena wote na sundwe wote ho
bia ka factory ni be si wa
enka mo na okrom we komenya sa adwuma yi bia ye o ma na omu yi omu house na di free ho mo mrante no mo abu na omu yi adwuma o those warehouse because most of the times odo be kan okro bi onim cashew business bia tema mrante to cashew process bebre wi so when Sifia or motocars, Jumo Mudino, the one ya crown and then your motor I can see Obetobi. Now see ye side the free way. Dachi Benny or the BJ Mabuni. Sure, Mestre say, young pet at 7.0 bread.
Me da say, we mechanic say, me production team, my mom, my boss, so mammy, these two gentlemen, ma, Zango movie, and Imam so steady. They've all been a bit passionate and emotional about Nkomono. Senior George see carry a cemetery say what's na hoda onim area no onim senior situation netie. And where senior opokumensa so see fast semno onim story no onim asem no. And ufi say nyina ye ka de kokosi say ye masumdwe emra. Ima mami ntio baby ayaba begina say.
Rahu.
Yeah.
Did you have a pan with freezer?
Ghana.
Yes.
Krumo ha boga bi banan say. Was it where na motina krumo a? Where na motina krumo a?
Yes, yetim.
Because mun nyina mo life here in danger.
Yes.
Was it obi akwa asoro Ghana bi enso ye bone. Ko bi ma wutam bia.
Yes.
Krumo bi pa de atimu say. Embra nya dwuma. Hey, why when you dimbi out to me sorry no je de opi bia na ko free.
No nemu.
Hey, young boy, young man, what's it? What is it?
A friend of Farouk Samodia.
And to say what in fee?
Yes, oh.
Ah, we did this sorry da.
Yes, oh.
Ah, Finya no, you can away.
Oh,
Ganam Rason can away.
Oh,
sir.
Yes, oh.
Minya maybe say so any saying no one chere me. Because cream of fododo.
Omo formula no.
Cream of fododo. Emo fo. Hi.
Now you are not graduate to law school.
With all the facts around case, no?
Yes.
Or nam what did this so with that? Ah, and I say I'm ready Kroma.
Yeah.
Kroma mrawa. Hey. Na ohine no the
Samba Jafla.
Honestly, me very disappointed in him.
Honestly, a court of appeal judge. Yes, or a court of appeal. What's na court of appeal watch you?
Why judge?
What's na why
and what's na ma same way you know?
So what for processes in a move?
I don't express disappointment over the regional minister.
No, too for and express it because High Court the ruling aba. Omuko appeal, Monlusu appeal no, ya gazette ohine no. National House of Chiefs agenda to National House of Chiefs meeting oba. Bibia like
when the case Emre Ninkaso.
Otum for the catch a local government minister, the Bono regional minister, ne interior minister said
the president of the country done.
We are told
say, hold on.
Onam Council back Kumasi.
Enye Kumasi asem. Otum for o say true.
Yes.
Abibio.
Yes.
That's why you're disappointed in about 3 names.
Yes.
And was I catch 3 names Emre
Yeninkaso.
The best the president can do is say Obe Kumasi. Hey, NDC should be very careful.
Yes, yes.
They should be very careful. This is
the video. My name is Sebeti Utumfo Kakra.
Sampa yadia sam quarter bua. Sampa yadia sam quarter bua. Yatia obi ani wo peso waka me nkwa na me za nkoka. Emre amane ne mra nyina so wo yafa. Yanchimi ankam ye hu se ko obi cheburu ho a no no was aha no osum. Ede ni mo na betu asiri kwa asem mo ma. Omu nyina aha na mo wo. Enne kwame proma ye region no so anka so atu ho. Ya ne ye mesro se bra. Ba wo so maten oba bi ye hia. Yo baba so me makwa ma nsini kwan. No obi ani bo no na wo so oba na. Eni si ya mo obi akwa ma osini kwan. Now then, Sampa who was a we at the Court to a challenge me a Buana. Or Quani Croma, no regional minister, we are a security young man of fine. The only in the Amaraquam on. Now the only in enough for Crona, minister for come. And a principal, you know, or regional minister or principal, you know, or minister for local government or come home, minister for interior, Sampa mo kwa chinipa. Oh yeah. Na mo kwa chifa. Na regional minister na Fred Judge holiday no afre say one remand wo. Na me ka kire no wone ne nkrofo anya minister mre ye ninka so. Why? Mre ye ninka so. Ene mo nya tumi nti mo mfa nya de mo pe. Na Sampa hene wonwu. Krono so na di obekọ ho. Dem media asem mo bi ofri Ivory Coast me twan kontopo na for cry Gigi Sika wa hadi. Now once ye hunu mo no cry ya ma kwasa chincha papata pa bedi. Ye do abesia wo na na abesia wo na wetre mo abeto. Ade. Bibia ye kan ye bia wo ho ya record na market money se mo mpe. Sa na maintain so sa. Was the regional minister or sa na ni kura wo ho ye bua na tebubu one wo ma ye ba ko. Na we mu nyina dey.
We era nano we Santimine Traditional Council meeting.
Wow.
So and
Nana
that day they make also yes, ebi okra manka but uti
NDC as a party and the president should be very careful. And yes, say free up him so. You see, Adibi hire me kase Nana and yes, would you do say nyame or do na be nyame your do.
Yes.
So would you do 1 year new nyame your do.
Nyame your do.
Asema up him so okay. And yes, say ni mu dronti. Na ema no krama asem na ye hu. Asem na nkasa ehu because sanity.
Yeah. And everyone national security briefings mampani na nado danko kufa na kan say na wo kura no asem no se wate na me president every minute every second ye briefing me the happenings of the country o si me nim
what is it it is on mampani no aware to this point I wasn't quite first action shouldn't be flying to Kumasi. No. As a mark of regard and respect for Otumfuo, the president should have acted even before this time. I'm telling you. Because I don't know, as a deliberate, I orchestrated in favor of somebody and against somebody. Any pepe yo enko.
Yes, it's
true.
It's true.
What I say?
It's true.
And the M1 was a NDC word. Sebi on penyinfo ne nyansafo ye wo mu nyina obi ntimi nto man penyinfo Council of State I say o man penyin asema aba ama to the extent say Otumfuo de na no atum say for all you know Otumfuo might set back na like wakasa we actually no but to the extent so aba out e dis how we aba na what here there one want to o man penyinfo asema ne hu we no obetimi o man penyin obetimi simple because enkofono a gross misconduct a gross misconduct on the part of particularly the regional minister and the Farouk guy Ghana mrani Ghana I'm telling you Emrao Hanka Farouk guy no and he would have been picked for questioning.
Yes.
Oh my! Who hears a question? question. The Farouk guy should be picked for questioning. And yet, then once he is picked, some evidences will come up.
Will pop up.
Nobody is now as severe as deterrent. Into China, say me addition am tie. Some do say and so China say bibi ni na me so me kwa me say hey one way ya
ye be me pi
am na be so me mu
yes
but say Farouk we here to 20 bench na me say oti ho didi da sorry ada mo say it is sad it is sad for this country on my way on I'm telling you you mo I say me you mo because fundamental and you may be I was a more my
we are not getting it right
yet we pride ourselves gateway to Africa. Can you imagine?
Mate. Nene de Emmanuel Osei Jemfi ena yetene kaninti nyankopon hu ye mobo on the note of that there is some common besia say mamenko agenda 111 hospitals no na me started the free George because okay mate na me emra mamen shase mfemfri opoku mensa honomo opoku amanfo say agenda 111 hospital minister say muntimi complete 101 nyina but ebisusu fi say si etimi nye sike kozisi market dia so hu edwa yi say bi wo hodeda so hu ebi ni wo de ye nsibi so ba say bi wo hono mo deda yenko penti mu kure be yi na kesika no yenfa nwra ye healthcare ye ti kro yi mu na no young man ya engineer who said they be oku Rage Hospital be ye debate scream ye kan ya bebrebe no bed syndrome me no mienu ye di ho adanse se sikepi da baby a ima ye mfanti ye nsem fi ana ne boarding dodo
chapter 6 of the 1992 constitution ekasafa the directive principle of state policy
ima wunti law school no mekobi
na
what's it yes
na ohwe chapter 6 na kasafa development about development I want to mean say ye ehumasuan kwa
true
ye kuayon kwa
true
say national resources no say limited
yes
on minor ye sikano isa na kakra be ba say ye chena all sectors of the economy ye develop
enya ne so ne de
enti mamemra agenda 88 who's a omampanyi kufo sorry omampanyi
nanado
akufado ebra covid by and why so BC 88 hospital
na 88
I think that time kwa na 2023 no kra ya benawie no so BC or promise ye poem BC then you do the final year no so they say crowd be abeka 111 agenda 111 question and me call TV radio so them say you see as every human being you have to be realistic Jomama chose is here who feels say be Kumasi akwa nyina waye Cocoa Rose now, why, yeah, was his squad and to go on finding.
Oh, yes.
But of who's your one, I don't know. Yes, I would have, we say, the MPP would have been realistic enough. Say, also, Bessie, Aspiti, Nkwa head or Hani Dubaku. Or Hani Dubaku, na Fibaku, na Nakan.
Yeah.
The question I know is that who first come here. So realistically, no, what I can't do can say. Yes, finance minister one year for some for. Sikan one chiche. Ebi I can't because we say me see 120 hospitals. But finance minister because say he for the business can.
We here offer room there.
Yes.
Offer room there na.
So the question is. The question is if you need sika enough. Nana ya yen tumi ma say ye betumi as hospital ni na we aye kan like so bi on be the policy and a chinchin ya ba ne nya
ebinom say it is at various stages so hunte bia ye hwemu a de bia eye near completion kakra te say ofri krum te say e bia trede de no any there's one be omo kan ho asem
the almost complete.
Yes.
I mean
yes. To say we almost say toilet ni bibia
e bia 10% what
10% be
it will be nonsensical on our part say because you be neglect.
Yes.
Yes. But if you are say foundation keke and the
yes.
And I don't think say
to say the wo bakwa minim pae the wo is asokore mampon asokore mampon ofo aboabo akure mu no mu a hono moto foundation we say is it omo the foundation omo 2 year no omo ntimi anye no is it articulator for no hono mo pake
edi baby sa bia ya to foundation a ya to blog nko baby no I think say those ones no we can arrest them. Yes. Now you were talking about bia hospital no where assemblies here this cabre and they were budget your friends common fund e was through pay but say oh yeah bevan say amokamel ti amokamel ni to me so be ka say me de ekoye a b a say and as say boy ya hye say so ya chips compound
yes
ya hye say we market you see market no very important edwadie ya ade a
but say ma say wo say chips compound na say bia 1 million Ghana cedis kwan ye dey call chips compound mo na say betimi dey akọ agenda one na say betimi take e bia common fund no
it should come from the top and from
but common fund when common fund no ya the regulations number won't mean answer no who alter the pay you be charged for misappropriation.
But say hospital chips company na you say hospital e twa be see hospital me ba
chips listen ya den I know they say studio ha create me dey be chips company there I mean, I end this time.
It's agenda 111. No better to complete 2 bedrooms room. Now they are chips from here. You know, crack.
Hospital there. You see your clinic. I chips compound. No, to clinic.
Yes.
To health center. Yes. To polyclinic.
Yes.
Hospital.
Yes.
Then teaching hospital.
Matthias.
You are great. A biawo near me come. Now
But me no me no di adanse say Ghana ye teaching hospitals in esi wonom na kade e wo se kom e ma no edru teaching hospital standard ko bi ne wo by the dinner to so meboa
kolegu di edu
na konfano che edu nyana de bia e patch wo ho no Tamale teaching hospital edu enu any akade na Peke Coast teaching hospital any but ye the dinner to so tie betuma start no kakra then we upgrade them.
You have a point.
But the point must be made say the point must be made, say, friends, health minister.
Yes. Akando,
Akase.
Yeah.
Dear Sebi, drew the highest point I enche.
Yeah.
So for you,
free crumne trade no.
Wakase, sa hospital, yeah, man, say. Yeah, man, say, yeah, where I Kumase a regional hospital, say where the yeah, where I
ferry dear,
you see, no.
Somebody say so musi barracks be one chain. Nenka support hospital no.
Yeah, a military hospital.
Yes.
And I mean human resource. Sebi nkrofo be adwuma ho ne ade.
Ba could be a what patasi chiri ho na no Saturday na me kofo esi police hospital bi. Hey, come on, when I'm say hey.
Meaning, you see, health care. You see, a healthy nation is a winning nation. Yes. When piano says you better develop here, your development needs na bam yes. Say why they be me when you dey na be kwa adwuma ma. Mean to me effective.
Oh yes.
You understand? And at the old day na buy adwuma na me abaya boka. Yaw Boamah tie. We a private sector. Yes. About a private sector and we more our boka. And productivity the echo for the investment man tie for near for etias and say. Sure. Sabe on mine ya beji ya meji on mine say ye be bo mine. Apomudi ya de hu hia pa. Bana na Yaw Boamah say woni me ebe ya adwen ye be realistic. Wodum say hospital sabi dodo na da foundation say kasi betime si 111 that was amere mu a wa bra sabi mfie nwotwe yantumi si 111 you don't expect say your mama mfie miensa akai no obetumi de si
ebi kra se na na do kra na dwese nku si 20 ena say sika no de ko ni nyina wanka 20 ni etimi wie
that is the realistic na make
bia your mama so ba ye
so bia ye
be 10 na so na we so aba sa ni ye kokakra but
so you see it appears that we are normally we are influenced by partisan political interest, sloganeering. Say, oh, me time as so. And my main fan to say, "Be hospital 111." Say, "Be on twice." So, I think say the Ghanaian has grown beyond that. Your friends, political. It must say, "Yeah, realistic." Sabi, and you the one say, "Muten cry." Yeah. And NDC are buying. A candle out here, health minister. John Mama mun na support no say, baby a yesika kakra budget kakra won. Yem fan koye, I mean say emu edukra na. Yem fan ye and we are committed to see a beye. Now dem we be a fee di animu nko na wie no. You realize say substantially no kakra sika e ma ye kwan se ye no. Ye beye.
Nati. Ne din Eddie Emmanuel Opoku Mensa ena yete no enken. Mame Emra George. Ebinum so blame mo MPP for no say you were overly ambitious. Sade way mo ya madwene say mu si 20 and ase mu si 30 kra enke sike ki channel de ko 30 no hom ki ate ense firi ho na enke ye ne kakra. BP say the be aba bedre kwambisu yemfa blame ni bi ma NPP.
We are living in the 21st century era. Enne say oko yenkro nkumani mu say yare ebo ubia this is the nipakro efri ko kumanim e de na eba konfa no che na say ye de na eko eye kwale
a referral center ma 12 regions Ghana konfa no che
say o yare ewo te se guka na ye de obeba konfa no che a e che say ye jiwe free guka and they be say me ko guka I spent close about 8 hours to get to guka na ye de free ho na ye de oba eye konfa no che and then another danko akufuado na ne pe and say OBC hospitals 111 in Ghana. It was never a part of NPP manifesto bia. Nemom BBC wo Ghana has say ya expose the health sector of Ghana. Apra COVID-19 e ba ye no. Dem pemfo konse se fidie no say e chewa usunku na eja won so a usunku. Sa bra na COVID-19 be so ye mu no. E na ne yesra nkrofo hotels. Agent Crawford omukoto nkrofo hotels. Because any facilities they dey nkrofo ebegum around that period. Enti amount for 5-star hotel, 4-star hotels no ni yakosere agent Crawford omukoto. Afi ne o se dey ahunpopo ba bia ya pagya kakra isu se ye yere ho ya ebeye bia no ne o se ekopre ne yekoye. Na se yare na kame e wo bompurugu. Was say me ba a year Kumasi, Saturn night then the tech no.
Yes, tech KCCR.
KCCR, ye Joe Mudo, yes, free walk. Sahani Edwa ba a year Kumasi, was the northern sector in our Kumasi and now Benyabi. It's true. That's southern sector in our Concran. Yeah. It tells you, say, now you were challenged with our health system.
Because any our infectious disease center be or Atunso Agogo.
Very good.
Oh, no, I'm friends of Kumasi South Hospital. No, yes, yeah.
And to who has that challenge near what as a minor, and the man you who say, you were over 88 districts a woman anymore. Any hospitals. Don't forget, say, you and the Saturn and that districts, no. Yes, I bet you regions nimu ede eka home and assisting regions.
Yes,
it's regions nibi so any regional hospitals.
Yes.
It is all per se nipano challenge and a year qualibu challenge a war confound say Obekonama for the damn Montie de Kauna. As a result, say Yentmin Swano within our regions like say regions ni air swano there and ye can refer to confound and confound bit made this argument.
It's true.
And over agenda 111 say million when this evolve say Eka say na a overly ambitious a year thing. You ask yourself say Entitama Yera John Dramani Mahama in August 2024. Eka che Ghana for say Oba Bedrua. A year agenda 11 project MPP are starting no. Oba completing no. One who say na overly ambitious. Satem now can so Oba. And even in the manifesto, and this manifesto no I say unfortunately for them too. Page 111 of their manifesto.
Oh, page say
111
of the NDC manifesto.
Yes, page 111. Okosrowa 5.2.8.2 was say expanding healthcare delivery infrastructure.
Yes.
And note was say the next NDC government will complete abandon where how can a man use NDC for to trouble for come up? I say abandon ongoing project abandon. How caption the next NDC government will complete abandon ongoing health infrastructure projects, upgrade selected specialist hospitals, and focus on the following. The sub a year want say hospital bia na yasha see bia no in their manifesto omashe bosse so muba bedrua they will complete those projects. When you say oh yeah who did you media yes, but I know sooner akesiem. Now we're working towards achieving that. And people say, I buy any buy, and so back I tell my MPP buy, and now and this is for your e-blocks. Which were around 23 of them. And in this vocation, most of them were a year stage on their stages of completion.
At various stages of completion.
Time of take over. There was 70 of them. That should tell you, say, they've added more than 50 to the Ombabeto.
Okay.
And she say, oh, started through baby, or buy and does 70% complete. Complete man crop.
Okay.
And it's our hospitals in the center. Baby, and also would DJ because a champion started be a year confound. So we'll see a year maternity a year
mother and
from some around 1972. No hospital needs to work till the time so omubugu here because I didn't care Belgium one way ya. If you come nipa dodo a chance Belgium kwan.
It's true.
And then yet me see agenda 111 ni bi awie. Utie kwam na meta kan do asema wo kan ye na. Wan ka say omu ensi o say which none of them is operational.
Yes.
I shall say no mo say none of them is complete.
Yes.
Now after I say omuhunu some of the videos are man for posting Mimia Keskin Nane J lawyer Chichi no around this
sentence near
sentence no eko anadwo eko ho anopa eko ho awiama man for hunu say hospitals everything have been fixed in the hospital. The challenge with Seria me personally eko was road network na a leading eko Seria all the gutters have been done. Akaso omubegu
a quino. Okay, omode a quote asphalt in the Beguso. We are told to say bridge be also so what's on my
why should the problem baby I started fair say baby on the quino to and if you take it you over that's a real for say hospital you is a ready now to yourself is a real
cronim sense for muachi or a KNUST wa be rema
and that was why I'm almost that double road now. Okay, road a year impediment a road ni AC quite say hospital a capacity of about 600 bed capacity hospital.
Yes.
Yetimi tell this was say enkona and person na okwa ceiling na hodo wo honi nyina no asase yi because if you crowd one kasa wa high outima na wasi outim no uja go be 1 month now back you realize say things are not the same to say the daily be out.
It's true.
And ntwe ma covid for and start mabi and if say ene yesusu ene and say e wo say nya yaresa and akomnipa e wo mani mudia maybe hospitals any who say oh what is say Kumasi na nkra dey am kasa say say who feel say everything is okay but da me students back o ko ka na pampam e wo afuom that was the day me feeling say bipianwa e koso ye wo man ni mu
wow o ka na he nitrim
who say a phone cry no nwura ni timi efu buas
yes
na instance on akwa no kono obetwitwam o de second betwitwam na o bie no okoto awura ase tina pampam pa
na wo no ba
no boy
hey
me say sada no che say who because yeah chief company we oni snakes and freezer be also the shake could do.
Yes,
so we're thinking say you be free sampa beba na drop beba and say that kwana be share bro no okwam na okohia no okwam so one kwana ekoye that treatment me say we did that spade no teacher nsu dey ba na o say o ten we ni hwe baby because on our sha akra ni nkran and when we told say he has been referred to Kumasi from Drobo.
What can keke?
I'm telling you,
you refer no
wa clotty
ni veins no
nasa oxygen ho ahwan bi o mbe hia ne ne made no the next
konfanochi na wobi.
I'm telling you, me say dey no we cheche ni a ana wuni makra na
rebel
what oba just because say enye charge Christian health hospitals facility most of your districts any any man the pressure comes to the original hospitals almost because almost facility any expanded say some of these things shouldn't be too much political because it's not the intent of another may share hospitals as just because problematic but when we were exposed by COVID and the man you say your health infrastructure and your care children cry in Nibia because the baby and the right to Christian service for Christians in hospitals most districts now one district bay 2-3 only now you sue one facility district 2-3 only use one facility it is one way CBA and find money per what that particular area wa obema nipa na wo ni de bia no omo ha na onyenyam fact say wo some of these areas na ye do bia to stretcher so ye na ba betu da say abobo yamu and I say do a motu wait ya na nipa pro ekura na de ba some of the things if you see those of us in the room and it tells you say you be here say but it is empo ye nya sika ni nyina preko pemfa nya udu adujama say adujama de oma boss nyina just they've not painted and those kind of stuff most of these are trade they know they are de nema agum kokobe de nema ni nyina agum no some of these one oko eastern region no areas are bebre wo mu a and they oma here do that stage a little bit of touch no ebetimi amana ba into the system they say siren no say your hospital siren and I say ambulance siren say your bona say free fear etwetwa waso na da nipa ni free fear no it's true.
The at the George J. Walker, the NPP communication team home, and you're attending. Can Mammy call Ima Hono, Emmanuel say Jemfi, not Yentua Sum Free. I say, Ima, Mammy, into we health. Maybe I have Baby Dre. And when you say area Bakwa, yes, I want to do
yes. You see, and as a forecast, and Mr. Trosso Kaya said, when the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do?
Yes,
Ghana, any foundation.
Ghana, any foundation.
In many
60 next year, Benya say 69.
68 was 69.
No, the next year is 70 years.
70 years, yes. Hey,
next year is 70.
70.
Hey,
Ghana.
Me say health
is a 70-year-old country.
And so you need foundation in health. Minya akasapa. Oboku mensa akasapa. But they all spoke. Whatever, I'm choosing my words. What I say? They are very ignorant of the basics.
Yeah. Say your area.
Politicians who bo and a sentence so say they and a grandma. The sentence,
lawyer Trichie, sentence, Eric
about the basics.
Georgia,
Georgia so count.
Yes,
I'm saying there is no foundation in health, and you're peculiar to MPP, MPP, NDC. Remember realities.
Yes,
Oko district health directorates.
Yes.
Policy be a whole BC. You must share as supervise implementation now. Subvention one city cranko.
How?
Managers no. A one year what director. A 1 year what administrator. For the whole district. A 1 year what public health nurse. Our head district now. A 1 year what nutrition officer can see our disease control. So we could control disease. One Ghana city, the whole of Ghana, and called the ADBR.
They are not budget. Say health ministry a year. The be called districts, municipals.
The only
only sika eba first now subvention President Kufuor and health health.
Okay.
The only sika called the MP health infrastructure fund no. Very good. And no cry no. And say a directorate in India. MP no. Me feel say me get bi wo adwuma hanom nti monko si maternity block. Hold on. Make up say
how
director who did to me it was so.
But may have director
only advice. Hold on.
Clinic no more than
and I mean more reality. So common sense now there. Me so make reality actually. Until me use this funny example.
Yes.
How director feel say enka sika kakra bi no eswa. Yeah the sha because massa what do you mean? I'm a politician.
Yes.
There is something we call political expediency. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Me so main politician no. Me MP no. Me say hane beko. Tina me ka say go be adwuma wa was say hane beko. For political expediency. Who are we health we are a technocrat now feel say and you way na very urgent no. Or where the politics not on say about Boamah and to them it makes sense.
Yes.
Almost one girl, it makes sense.
Yes,
in reality,
political power.
In reality, no, I see how the foundation is destroyed. There is no foundation. Unim say about quite directors. Now say one city crime home into now omo insuo who some cry problem.
Insuo say insuo hospital no they run a hospital and
any hospital wow. Me cry make a DAD the health.
District Health Directorate, no. Okay.
The omu no. Yama mu pickups. Pickup no. Ya okwaji enye free obi tua bibi o. Na udum say break etimi essay. Tie no. On say eye adwuma pa because most districts near deprived areas.
Yes.
Enti akwan ni nyina anye. Enti tie timi say no munye scan to tie. Enhye district a pickup ni.
Na omobo district assembly na mane omuntimi support o mokaka
assembly no beba no busamania unia do maba ba mu da e beba no sika bia obibi o minia me wa
sika bia e bia
first no na assemblies ni sika no e ba na mo adwen na mo de head mbe ene sika beba bia obibi sika beba bia bibi da ho
ya tro de emfa nyen ti
so Kufuor da so president cross sika bia beba kwa contractor sa wo
contractor di achire ba
contractor di achire
I think some of these things on say offer MMDAs now yeah wo salvation a free government support eba
yes
and you internally
generated funds munya I know it's true
in this discussion untimi ka IGF wasem in the discussion
okay
there is a preamble
yes
agenda 111 a government initiative
yes
that is what we are talking about so let's not and I think you sponsorship that is not what we are talking about for now what you say IGF na it depended
it's intimate break pad
what make about to the extent to say meba to the extent to say now I friend say call assembly wa and one department
it's true I know
departments be brave
yes
ambulance ba fire service ba police ba agric ba education ba health ba social welfare ba because I make program it about time as so and doso IGF what you say and IGF no case all the kwaje tire ukwa wawie omo no wawie into the beji adia ebia more what you say
yes
it is a challenge COVID-19 does not mean think immaturely
sure
COVID-19 COVID-19 ba into go see hospital 111 what are we talking about and yakọ to Ghana sika resources of the nation at ogu form resources like bet me invest and na returns and I say interest nobody is talking you see you are but George na ha you are young guys okay sebi we are younger na unyina na bedroom penny face so hunya sa cha papa ana me boa so papa titi we here also hunya sa because what jo papa nyansa ni nyina and what give free other quarter society aka to so hunya sa cha papa say COVID inti yakwesi 111 hospitals what we know and yet realistic and yet feasible let us build 40 if you don't lack leadership in MPP NDC leadership is missing so leadership and you're missing in these two political parties under no circumstance can we say district gap in terms of
health infrastructure, no, 111. It's going to 111. You don't do that. You can say agenda 111, but we are building 30.
Yeah.
Within a period, not what hope is ube.
Yes.
Better is the end of a story than its beginning.
Yeah.
Better is the end of a story than its beginning. They don't know that. Anyhow. Wherever I can say me. Me say, you see, political leadership, MPP and DC, I say a jokey. I said, I can't say that. Unrealistic.
Yes, it's
making noise. Don't say it's unrealistic. Quote your figure. NPP bombs on agenda 111.
Yes.
NDC yatenase because we leadership is not missing on our party. Yatenase feasibility studies, checks and balances within the period. Aka yebetna abemu until 2028. No, yebetumi esi 20 and ebe complete. Maybe I don't want to start 20. And now the from okay, the one
be complete 10.
5, 2, 1. That is leadership.
And the free so maybe I complete 40.
That is leadership. Unrealistic. Okay, Cabrofo, you are making noise to me. Tell us how many.
Is it typical of Ghanaian?
Can you imagine? And we are saying, maybe we are saying don't tell me unrealistic. Tell me what you can do. I can do 10.
Yes.
I will applaud you. That's about 5 crowd applaud you.
Yes.
Because one man, and we need to be strategic. You hear 111 hospitals. Yes, hospital for the I'm a is that what we need? Uko Edujamani Kunsu SI.
Yeah.
Also a highway.
Yes.
And link up about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 3 countries.
Yes.
About 7 or 8 regions.
Yes. Yes.
Regions, districts, they're bare 50.
More than 50.
Yeah, any accident and emergency unit to be our highway.
So now, Omko see, is it Sabronum Vamed Hospital?
Very good. And if we have leadership, our Sabronum, and yes, agenda 111 where Dujama, it means leadership is missing. We are throwing the resources of the nation away. They're too good. Accident and emergency unit and about Boamah for the meantime. Your district hospitals were hard. It's one accident and emergency unit to deal with such issues.
Sebianke might be almost in Komoya Yedi, Mekaisa no movie Kumu Hospital. No, there is a doctor on Midin Komono so yaw. Yahoo say, is it Kumu no tepa? Or say Yahoo say bone don't pay issues. Within the middle sector, into try some movie a lot of your bone experts, Akosa Hospital. Yes, almost tepa district hospital. I say district hospital, but about bone pa. But tepa then say movie a lot of the bone experts. To deal with it. Be a cock for nochina almost share you free emergency anymore. The normal. Refer what the say they should continue.
So that is what leadership is about. Yes. You are 11 hospitals. Say 50 crowd basically in a strategic locations. A bit dealing with our health issues. I am telling you.
Yes, true.
Talking about health. Your backlog of nurses. You see, NDC crowd were funny. To the extent that you take Ghana hand you say nurses no. And say nurse nuclear tenefie because nurse skills no and say gabo bedem.
It's true.
Gabo bedem we kuni pass simple. But MPP and DC Adaroma, the gap about betu.
They say be at Nefi as far back 2021.
Aye, gap about betu.
I am posting
on what about betu mono when DC and that was so funny part.
Yeah.
What I say, you be to me apply. Only the omo patchere so my befa omo girls.
Oh, you man, girls in there be on the former girls.
I represent my more parliament.
Me too.
Me cast some other now. And of course, parliament. Year of Mabel 2016. Canada.
Holland.
Debbie Manco. Debbie
position. They are not party members. They did not vote. They did not campaign. Post. I I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. What you say?
Imani George Bacho me and
Next time about what you say?
Now this year.
The NDC patch
they were minutes to wrap up.
The NDC patch say. Yeah, Futufra 2021 to end.
Yes.
Enti omukro for a bell homo. Ono be posti homo. We 2025 ko be posti no. No NDC ni or NDC panyini ba or nya Ghana for na be posti homo. Because Ghana for na posti homo. I can say that ye backlog no. 2021 for na do homo so. Ye fa homo na ebia kan na fa 2022 for kakraka ho. Tem bia na ye ni sa. But never the aye no ye bia no hu ya. Omo say opa mienwie ne monko down. Checks and balances. Once we 2025 club, those watching at the years. Which shouldn't be the case.
Sure.
Very sad. Nurses near and foul. When you scar, Mrs. Kenny Clemens, financial Clemens. Namu Tuskagu, and then one of Kushiagu, where's when was you
going to hospital no better for next
hospital. Not so many years. Hospital and was ceiling to two. No, no, ceiling to two. I just see yes, ceiling for from. At the end of the day, now hospital back on and who can you see me and Samia or Penny Cassie? You're very TK watching enterprise.
Yes,
light who you mean na tropical cables na papa pan. Ghana had the honest supply.
Imauye ya me boss say I don't receipt it bro. Ode jai uye ya me boss say I don't receipt it bro. Sir
on fa Montie
okay
and morning show ni na o mind dey o kan o mind asem o kan na ya Yaw Boamah asem on fa mu show yi ni agro and am say nkofo no do so ntino ama omu nyina aye
addicted to
Musho.
Okay.
Mr. TK Boachepa.
Yo, yeah, Geneso. And on the note, on the producer Ababe Techiro.
Producer Prados.
It's George Medase. Yami Insirao. Ibano Lopoku Mensa Asre Kwan se Okudi Juma Kakra.